Going live. We're live, episode 372. Hello, everyone who's already watching on YouTube and Facebook. This is Alil.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
Happy New Year!
That's right. It is.
Sean, transform like Megatron.
Today is New Year's Day.
Yes.
Doesn't feel like it. Feels weird. The only reason I would know is because Cobra Kai came out. That's it.
Cobra Kai did come out.
Finished
Did
that in
everybody
one
watch
sitting.
Well, everybody should have. I mean, come on.
It's 4 hours long. Finished in one sitting.
It was very short for some reason. It seemed very short.
It did. Well, I think it did because should we start talking about Cobra Kai first? I mean, we didn't talk about Hawkeye's finale. We didn't talk
I'd rather talk about Hawkeye.
Fett.
Cobra Kai, maybe. Do we wait a week for wait till everybody gets on watching it before we
That's
spoil
not
it?
what we do. We spoil Stranger Things the next day.
Yeah, Stranger Things though. I don't know. I don't know. It's up to y'all.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's talk about Hawkeye first. So,
Happy New Year, James.
Happy New Year, James. Thanks for joining us. So Hawkeye, the finale, I thought was pretty awesome. Thought we got the Kingpin. I liked seeing the Kingpin in the Hawaiian shirt look. Thought that was hilarious. That's straight from the comic.
It is.
He did look bigger, but I don't think they made. I don't think
He wasn't that much. He looked stronger, but he ain't looked too much bigger.
Yeah,
right.
He was taking cars and explosions and arrows.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. With no problem whatsoever.
I mean, I guess it's a bulletproof suit, but that arrow went in, and he was just like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hit by a car too.
He also got shot in the face with a gun, but clearly that's not going to stop him.
No, it didn't stop him in the comics because that's what happened in the comics.
Yeah.
Because then he went blind, and you know what? Though I thought they wrapped it up well. I like that it was basically announced as a season finale, so that to me tells me that they have plans for more Hawkeye.
Oh, I don't know if it's gonna be more Hawkeye than it's more Kate Bishop than anything.
I think it'll be more both. I don't think they're gonna let Clint go at this point. I think they have good.
Well, I thought they weren't gonna kill him off anyway.
Well, right, but I don't think he's just
street level hero. Why would you kill off a street level hero? God damn! At least
He's just trying to get home for Christmas.
God damn!
Tell my kids, I'm sorry, I won't make it. Oh my god! Daddy's home, and they open the door, and it's Kate Bishop crying.
Oh damn! That'd be all fucked up.
He wanted me to watch 8-Bit Christmas with you guys. No.
Oh god!
And then you got that Agent 19 watch,
which was dope.
He gave to Laura.
Yeah, which is
nice.
Mockingbird,
which is nice. Great.
You know, I mean,
how'd you feel about that? You know, one thing I didn't like about the season was the extra characters. The who was it?
Kazi?
No.
Echo.
No.
Tracksuit Mafia.
Echo was okay. I like the Tracksuit Mafia. It was the ones that were Hawkeye, and I didn't really dig them as much. I was like, eh.
Well, you know the one. I can't.
Yeah, I know the one.
She becomes a character in the book. I didn't mind them. You know what I mean? I thought again, it was just.
I think towards the end, it was just like kind of like, oh, you know what we gotta do. You know, we cops and all that, but we know we gotta go in with our equipment. I'm like, really? I was like, okay, I guess.
That's what I was like. The one guy was a firefighter. And
but
it just seemed that they were very out of their element in a lot of
it. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel comfortable. Yeah. Everything else was great though. Like, I thought everything else was great.
I mean, I didn't mind them. I liked that they made their suits and stuff. They used LARPing stuff. It was, like you said, back to street level stuff. It wasn't that they got some armor from Stark Industries. I mean, clearly Hawkeye still has some tech. I mean,
clearly.
Pym was making him some tech because he was still using.
Stark arrows too, didn't he?
He had a ton of smart arrows. They were doing.
No, I said Stark arrows.
Did he have some Stark arrows?
I thought so. Maybe I'm crazy, or was it all Pym? I don't know.
I can't remember. I'm sure there was some Stark tech.
Yeah, there was a Stark one on there. I know that one.
Huh. But I thought it was good. I was it like the best overall? No. Was it the worst overall? No.
Worst end credit scene ever.
Well, I mean, again, that's
What was the end credit scene again?
it was the musical.
I watched it when it came out. Oh yeah,
It was the musical. So you know what though? Like I look at that as it's an end credit scene just to make a joke. Like
that's a terrible song.
What would have made what they should have done to fix the end credit scene though is show Florence Pugh in the audience watching it like in disgust,
right?
Either that or like elated by it because it's
or ridiculous. Something, yeah.
You know? But her watching it, I think, would have like if it panned out to then you seeing her there, like either giving a standing ovation or something, like being ridiculous, like touristy thing. Because she even made that comment in there. I want to see, the new Statue of Liberty, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I think that would have made it.
Which I liked her she did a good job. I wish they would have brought her in a little bit earlier, but it was only 6 episodes, so can't get much out of it. But it was still fun, like their chemistry.
They're setting her up for bigger things.
Oh, of course.
So happy New Year, Black Widows. Rooting for Trey Lance. Is Trey starting this week?
It's not official as far as I know, but it doesn't look good for Jimmy. So
James said it's funny when Clint laughed and said, "We're gonna die." We did think that many times in this series that Kate Bishop was going to kill his ass.
Clearly.
But I do think they're both going to come back. I do think it's going to play off into a Young Avengers movie eventually. I think that's how they're going to set it up.
West Coast Avengers. Bust something out like that. And
they're still in New York, so wouldn't be West Coast.
He don't live in New York. He could easily scooch over and.
But she does.
Well, so
she's not living with him on the ranch.
No, I know. I'm just saying, this show could lead to that for Clint.
True.
And set something up for the Young Avengers
where he takes over some of the other Avengers and sets them up on the West Coast.
The White Vision.
Maybe. But I think the White Vision thing is gonna go away. I think he'll get his color scheme back like he did in the comics.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. We'll see because I mean, everything keeps changing. I think Doctor Strange is going to change everything on its head again. We'll get these small stories, but the bigger picture, I don't know what's going to happen.
I know we still got Moon Knight. We got Miss Marvel.
There's so many things still coming out.
I know.
She-Hulk is coming out. So it's going to be interesting. But I was really happy that Kingpin got more than 5 seconds of screen time. He had a fight scene. It wasn't the best of fight scenes, but
that was a great fight scene. I enjoyed that.
But it wasn't like him versus Clint, and that kind of battle. Yeah, I thought Kate Bishop held her own and did a great job with it.
Yeah.
But Clint had his fight with Yelena, but that was kind of more of a
he wasn't fighting her.
Yeah, he didn't want to fight her. It was like I think he was ready to die at that point.
Some retconning in there, though. He's like, she's always talked about you. I'm like, when?
I know, right? But we still haven't seen. We didn't see.
I don't give a fuck about Budapest at this point.
Budapest, and I watched Age of Ultron today, and Nat knew about the family already. So
yeah, she did.
So I mean, and those kids were little too. Then when I watched Age of Ultron, I was like, damn, those kids are small shit.
Yeah.
And they still stayed with the same kids. For
better and for worse.
I mean,
the oldest son is just useless. As a kid.
Oh no, he's just whatever.
It's funny. So, there you go, Hawkeye. I mean, I give the series a hero. I mean, I don't think it didn't disappoint.
I love seeing him in the comic suit. The Matt Fraction suit. Yeah, it was awesome looking.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, give me more of Clint like that.
I did want the mom to be Madam Mask, but I think she's gonna be evil anyway. Now she's in jail.
She still could be.
Yeah. Look at her with her guilt trips. Is this what heroes do? Send their mothers to jail on Christmas?
Yes.
How about don't break the fucking law, you murdering person? What's wrong with you?
But I want to see more of the swordsman now.
Oh, he totally paid off pretty well.
Yeah, that was good.
He kind of stole the show there toward the end. Like when the tracksuits were coming in there and he just pulled out his sword, was just whipping ass.
The fact that he was in a party with the sword, it was hilarious.
I'm like, I like this guy now. Like at first, like it was like the slimy, wannabe dad stepping in, like, oh,
no, but if you go back and rewatch it, he wasn't slimy. That's just how we were looking at him. We immediately started off thinking he was a shitty person and a shitty character, and we were dissecting everything he did and like, he can't be that nice. He's up to no good. No, he was just an all-around nice guy.
Just that guy. Yeah. You know what, Steve? You're right. I do want to go back and rewatch the series like all at once now. Just to get that, just to pick up those little nuances. And Sean, I do think that they're going to make her Madam Mask.
I think so too, though. I think they're going
to bring her back because especially again, they called WandaVision a series finale. They called this one a season finale. You know what I mean? That's the first thing I picked up on. So they're going to bring out more of it here.
And, just same thing with Loki.
Yeah.
So we're getting season 2 of that. So I'm 100% sure we're getting a fucking Hawkeye season 2. It just did so well. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
So where would you rank the Disney Plus Marvel shows then? WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, and Hawkeye. And What If?
Ooh, What If is down the bottom for me.
I mean, if I'm adding What If on this, I put What If at the bottom as well. So
really? I liked it.
Well, out of these, I put What If at the bottom. Happy New Year, Ryan. Happy New Year, Kevin. Our crossover series with Falcon Winter Soldier. All right, so I'll go first. I think Loki was my favorite. I'm going Loki 1. I go Falcon 2, Hawkeye 3, WandaVision 4, What If 5. And not that I hated WandaVision. I love WandaVision. I love WandaVision. But again, this is like I'm splitting hairs. I'm going like 99.9, 99.8, 99.7. Like I love all these series.
They were all great.
I would go with Falcon and Winter Soldier 1. I would go Hawkeye 2. Then I'd go Loki 3, WandaVision 4, What If 5.
I would.
Camera's out of focus.
I agree with a little Loki 1 because Loki 1 set up the big bad, and I like that.
Steve just dropped right off. He
did.
Steve just said, "Fuck you guys for not putting Falcon first and just turn off his."
Yeah, I think Loki set up the big bad. Hawkeye and Winter Soldier set up a new hero. So did Hawkeye, and like I think everything has its order, but Loki definitely was the top of the scale because of what it did for the MCU and what it opened up now. It puts it up at that level. If you break, like, the show is a show, but if you break down all MCU shit all together, you have to put Loki up there. That's just my justification. Because
you also gotta look at them as like entire series, right? Like WandaVision was great at the end. Like it took a while to get there.
I loved all that stuff, but I get what you're saying. I mean, especially because WandaVision coming out sitcom style in the beginning, was a slow burn for a lot, and then it didn't. And because it was
it paid off.
It did pay off, but because it was the first week, our minds went everywhere with what the payoff was going to be, and we didn't get that big payoff, but we got
a little one of Mephisto so badly that whole season.
I mean, it's true. It's true. Maybe Loki did pay off with Kang.
It did. See I
did pay off with Kingpin.
Yeah, I think a little
Falcon and Winter Soldier didn't really have like that big bad payoff. I mean,
you got the Sam Wilson cap suit, that was nice, and Bucky Barnes redemption, that was nice.
But Bucky had redemption, so it's not
but the overall setup was just the breaking of the multiverse and all that.
Right. Yeah, because I didn't care for the Flag Smashers as much as I wanted to.
No,
what they were building up, I know a lot of it was cut, and I think that's where that got hurt, at least in my opinion.
I don't know. I just really like Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan, and I love
that's the thing.
What's his face as US
great
agent.
chemistry. Yeah,
I love them, but I think Loki, like Tom Hiddleston chewing up scenery with fucking Owen Wilson. I think that to me was even better.
I guess for me it was that I've seen Tom Hiddleston do that for hours and hours and hours in the MCU, and we don't get a whole lot of Falcon and Bucky in these movies. Not as much as we get of Loki, for sure.
I get it. Mike Cernakis said he's Hawkeye's his favorite, but Loki's a close second. Love Falcon and Winter Soldier as well.
And the reason why Loki's not at the top for me, honestly, Owen Wilson didn't get his jet ski. So
yeah, but it's not over. Owen Wilson's still in it. The series is not
that's
over.
something you pay off in the first season.
No, I think that's something. I think that's something you pay off when Loki fixes everything.
The joke gets lost.
And then Mobius gets to ride off in his.
No, I don't want to see Mobius ride off into season 3.
Let's see. Well, everybody out there, what's your ranking of Marvel's first year shows? So Ryan Brown's got Falcon, Winter Soldier, Loki, Hawkeye, Wanda, and What If. So, I mean, we're all right there. We're all right there with What If being
Wanda and What If at the bottom. I mean, I liked What If though too. So, but it had its highs, and then its lows were like that Thor episode was crap. That was another one that wasn't very good too.
That was the one that they were killing all the Avengers. Ugh.
Oh yeah, that one was a little Yellow Jacket Hank Pym.
I mean, it made sense, but yeah. So all right, well let's if you guys want to post what you think your ranking is, we'll talk about it. But I think we're gonna move on to talking about
Book of Boba Fett, right?
Book of Boba Fett, which I was shocked that we got so much flashback in this episode.
I can see this is more like an Arrow situation going on for him.
You think?
A lot of flashbacks, maybe.
It seemed like a lot of flashback. It was very interesting that they would go right out of the Sarlacc pit with the.
I love that. I'm so happy they went there.
I'm not saying that I'm not happy about it.
That's what I wanted to see.
The only thing I didn't like is that it was so short. Give me more of the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, but how much more Sarlacc pit did you really need? Did you need him to
another 30 seconds to a minute? Another him hacking and slashing his way through there and what have you?
More stormtrooper skeletons in there, you know.
Oh, that was awesome.
How the fuck did stormtroopers get in there? I don't remember them being on Jabba's barge at all.
Well, you know what? I think that might have been like an old stormtrooper because they probably didn't digest that body that quickly.
Well, no, they never digested anyway. I remember it's taking like 1,000 years to digest shit.
Yeah, so I mean, they could have been anywhere on Tatooine walking through and got caught in there at some point. I don't know. I don't believe it was on Jabba's barge. Like
I would never go to Tatooine.
Moment. You know,
no, sounds terrible. There's too many monsters there. They all live in the sand. No.
And guess what? The whole planet, fucking sand.
Yeah. Fuck that. I'm surprised Luke even made it out of there.
Yeah, sand. It gets everywhere.
No shit. Going back to the MCU breakdown, Mike has his shows Hawkeye, Loki, WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier, and What If. So yeah, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Steve, toward the bottom.
Tuisha Road, that's fine. If we would have gotten an actual Isaiah Bradley in costume, I think it would have been at the top of everyone's list.
If we had a whole episode in that season going flashback, like Korean War, Isaiah Bradley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like black and white.
That's what I was wanted to do.
Like you film that flashback in black and white, going like heavy. That would have been.
It'd have been great, man. I would have loved to see him with a bandana on or some shit like that.
Yeah, the bandana mask thing.
That'd have been crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That might come back though.
Anyways, back to Book of Boba. I thought that Tamir Morrison fell right back in, right in line and step with the character. Ming-Na Wen was great. You know,
I mean, she kicked some ass. She did really kick some ass.
Yeah, I love that scene with those shield guys.
Yeah, as Al is saying, the ninjas in Star Wars. I mean,
how much Star Wars do we actually even know? There's so many more planets out there that have so many more characters.
There was a ninja in the movies in a Rogue One, wasn't there?
I mean,
Donnie Yen, he was a fucking ninja.
I mean, you could even say Jedis are kind of like ninjas.
I mean,
they have samurai swords.
You watch
and
Clone
stuff,
Wars, they had so many characters. I mean,
it's based on.
Yeah, it's not far fetched at this point for me. I'm just like, all right, keep it going.
I like the what are the green pig guys?
Oh, the Gamorrean guards.
Guards. Those guys were great. Yeah, totally had Boba's back. Awesome.
Yeah, they were great. I thought the whole thing played out really well. I just hate the 30 minutes, man. It's just like more. I need more.
I like the music too. Not quite as it's no Mandalorian theme.
No,
but
it didn't catch me.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, Mandalorian definitely. That Mandalorian music definitely. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, Fennec is a badass, especially she's almost 60 years old.
I know, right?
The show comes out on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Can't wait. We'll be chiming in every Wednesday. Check that shit out.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I really liked it. I thought, going back and then seeing the Jawas take, his armor and stuff, and then us now knowing where Mando found the armor, with the Jawas there, and then him being captured and tortured by the Sand People, and then him having that line in the beginning that he's not torturing, he doesn't believe in torture people, and the reason why is because he basically went through it. I mean, you're out in Tatooine sitting on a spike there. That's damn torture in itself.
They're definitely giving Boba a different characteristic to his mindset. To where he's just not like a fucking bounty hunter, just hunting and killing. Like, he does have a soul and
this is old Boba. It's like old man Logan. It's old Boba Fett.
Right.
This isn't his bounty hunting days. There's another show that Tamora Morrison's only going to do the voice for, and he's never going to take his fucking helmet on. You can have some young cat doing all those moves. So
yeah. Well, and that too, and you could see that he was trained by Jango. Jango was we know some of Jango's story from Rebels and everything like that.
Do you think
there was some?
Sorry.
Well, Clone Wars had a story Boba Fett storyline too. A young Boba Fett storyline.
Yeah.
That he was actually with the other bounty hunters. He actually was kind of controlling the whole situation as a young kid. So
do you think that with all the flashbacks, do you think that's going to be going forward, in the show? That's going to be a recurring theme? Because we could get tons of old, awesome young Boba Fett doing badass shit.
I don't know, man. I think they're going to probably focus on more of him coming out of the Sarlacc pit and what happened to him during that time. I don't think we're going to go too far back.
Yeah, I think the flashbacks are 5 years, right? Because this is 5 years after Return. We caught up with him 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
because that's Mandalorian. Return of the Jedi. So there's a 5-year gap here between the Sarlacc pit and them catching up to him taking Jabba's throne, right? So there's 5 years of they're gonna have to have a flashback of how he met Fennec, how he saved her. There's gonna be that episode.
Well, that was
they're gonna have that kind of thing going back where he's gonna remember that. Right, You're gonna have a lot of that leading into this. So I do think that this whole season, I don't think the Book of Boba Fett's a one-off. I just don't think that it's playing as a one-off.
Too popular of a character. It's too much of their money maker for them to get rid of that. It's like fucking Batman and DC.
But they could fuck it up. They could. But I mean, it's Dave Filoni.
It ain't gonna happen. Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni ain't gonna drop no balls, man. Listen, he ain't fucked up yet. So I don't see him fucking this up, to be honest. It's such a good property that I'm pretty sure they sat around the table for hours and hours and years on end trying to get a dialogue and trying to get a good storyline for that to pay off. I trust Dave Filoni. I agree with Sean. My name is Sean.
Not everybody knows.
Yeah, right.
Out there. People spell it differently.
But I think going forward,
Happy New Year's, Rich.
It's just gonna be fun. But I wanted to ask you a question. What was the distance between him coming out of the Sarlacc pit? Was that right after?
I would say it had to been.
It had to been right because it was still
pretty
smoking a
soon
little
because
bit.
he might have been knocked out for a bit, maybe a day, because like he was still alive, like, and he was out of oxygen because remember he ripped the thing out of the stormtrooper.
Yeah,
and hooked
because
him
you
up
know
with
what,
some-
Luke was a Mandalorian in what? It's all good, no worries. I'm just messing with
Yeah,
Luke was-
because it was 5 years. It's been 5 years, so because it's still younger Luke. It's still
maybe it was
Jedi
like
Luke.
maybe a couple hours.
So it could have been right after.
But how did Sarlacc pit die? That's like it seemed like it was dead, but when he got out of there.
No, he was cutting out of it. I don't think he was just moving. I just think it just swallows things in and it just kind of like
But when he got out of there, it was
over time.
It was dead. I think it was like it was dead when he got out of there because there was no tentacles coming out.
But I think he was killing it from the inside because remember he lit it on fire.
Yeah,
it was like he was slicing, dicing, and catching on fire.
I think he killed it from the inside.
I was wondering if that other monster came through and ate it because you remember they did say eat Sarlacc pits from the bottom, so I was thinking.
Yeah, that was actually a really cool scene where he saved that one the sand kid. With that big monster that came out of the ground when they were digging for water, and like he choked that with the chain, like
very
Jabba-esque. Yeah, very Princess Leia choking Jabba the Hutt there, right? I thought that was a really good scene.
Episode. Great episode, though. Yeah. Definitely a hero for the beginning.
Yeah, I give it a hero. I saw some people not so happy with it. I get it.
Well, it didn't really set up. It didn't really set up what the story is going to be very well. It just kind of gave you a little bit of flavor, and I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. I don't know where it's gonna go. It's kind of an open book right now. So
30 minutes. Is every episode one of a series set up the entire show? No,
that was not what I was saying. I'm just saying. It didn't let you know even what are we doing. At the end of the first episode,
I think it let me know what we're doing.
Baby Yoda was there, so.
Yeah, but I mean, I think this series is telling me how Boba Fett survived and how Boba Fett is going to run the new criminal empire in his own way. I liked him walking around saying that he's going to walk with his own feet. He doesn't want to be carried around like the Hutts were. He's running it his own way. He wants to run it with respect, not fear. That tells me there's going to be a lot of that he's going to be dealing with a lot of gangs. There's going to be this vacuum of power, and that's why he started to fight those ninjas. I like that. I liked all of that. Mike brought up in the Legends series, the Sarlacc pit died from the explosion from Jabba's sail barge.
Ah, okay.
Maybe that's
what I was thinking too. But they didn't really play to it, so I just kind of figured that maybe something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and watch, maybe see if there's debris of the barge around it.
Yeah, it was still flamed up, like it was still smoking and shit.
Yeah, so
maybe Jabba's not there. So
I assume it was him because he was using the flamethrower.
No, I'm talking about Jabba's barge was still smoking.
Yeah, I don't know. So I only watched the episode once. So
yeah. We'll find out. I'll find out later on in the behind the scenes documentary of it. So.
Oh, that'd be a cool show to watch if they release one of those.
They do for every one of them. Mm-hmm. Every Disney Plus series so far that they've done on Marvel and Star Wars, they've done a behind the scenes.
Mandalorian season 1 and season 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, what else do we want to get into? Do we want to talk about Matrix?
Well, I didn't watch it, so
I know.
I can talk a little Matrix. All
right, Steve. What do you rate the Matrix Resurrection, Steve?
It's like bordering on a 0.
God damn!
It's like a low sidekick, but it's bordering down there.
Really?
I was bored with it. I understood it like halfway through. At the very beginning, they're just like, oh well, it was so. It tried to be too meta. It was.
Ryan Brown gives it a 0.
It was.
Al says it was awful.
It was trying to be so referential. It made Warner Brothers an actual villain. Like the whole time they were talking about like the fourth Matrix video game.
Matrix is hot garbage.
Instead of the fourth Matrix movie, and they're like, we need more guns. We need more of this. It's just like, oh god. And then now Trinity has all the powers and Neo has none. Like,
no, it's not that he has none. They have shared powers. They are both.
I will say this. Yeah, that's lame. Listen, the end scene was pretty awesome. Like with like all those guys fucking flying out of the, falling out of the building and shit, making their bodies into projectile bombs. Like that was pretty cool. Not bad scene.
I'm not watching The Matrix now. LOL.
Yeah,
Andre,
it was
so bad.
It was not so good. And then it ends. The end song is a female cover version of Rage Against the Machine from the first movie, and it's just like, we all know what you're doing. It's fine. It's just not for me.
I didn't hate it as much as you did. I give it a sidekick. Like, it was okay. I think I would have been more pissed if I went to the theater to go see it. So I was at home. I got to just turn it on, watch it, be like, all right, like I like Keanu. I got the whole meta. I mean, it went super meta.
God,
like it was
too much. They literally made Bullet Time a villain.
Yeah. I mean, the video game thing, I mean, I get it. It's
stupid.
It was
stupid.
I mean, I didn't care, I like some of the concept of what they were doing with that, like that the Matrix rebuilt itself, knowing that their power was enough for them to be sustained, and that they kept having to try over and over again. That's why it took 60 years for them to find them. I thought that was kind of a cool concept. It just wasn't fleshed out well.
God,
and I didn't care about Jada Pinkett Smith in the movie.
That was the worst old person makeup I've. I mean, that was like bad, like Prometheus with Guy Pearce bad. That was like just bad.
It just wasn't good. And then some of the fight scenes were okay. Like they were.
Well, I like the little bathroom fight scene with the new Smith.
Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. Like some of that was enjoyable. Like I like Neil Patrick Harris. Like but I'm a fan of Neil Patrick.
I like him better in 8-Bit Christmas.
Well, of course, he's amazing. 8-Bit Christmas, telling the story. That movie's amazing.
He was telling a lot of story in this one. He was monologuing like a motherfucker.
Because he's the what was the name? Was he not the engineer? I can't remember.
The architect.
Architect. Thank you. Yeah, he's the architect.
And they brought in that one French guy. What's the fuck? He had some weird name.
I know, and from the sequels, I was like, that's the one time I'm like, man, fuck this movie. Like, I was really hoping that they would have like forgotten the sequels, like because to me, 2 and 3
like Manchurian or
sucks. I hate the.
How was Mr. Smith? The new Mr. Smith?
He was okay.
It was okay, but he wasn't doing like in the sequels. They had that other actor that was like Mr. Smith in the real world, remember? And he was like doing like a dead on Hugo Weaving impression. Like it was like holy shit! Like you could see Hugo Weaving in there. And here, he was just doing.
I don't think he was trying because they were different.
And I mean, Yaya was fine, but like,
Right, he's no Lawrence Fishburne in that Matrix movie. I think that's the hard part here with this.
Carrie-Anne Moss also not good in this. Not good.
She was barely in it.
She's the main character. The Merovingian. There he is.
Merovingian, yes. I forgot his name. I hated him in the sequel, and
he's like an underground homeless ragman.
In his ghost dreadlocks.
He was like, I should have had my own spinoff. Like, what the fuck? Ugh.
Let's see. Andre fell asleep the first time.
I was doing chores when it was on.
God, I do not want to watch this movie at all.
Trinity, Neo, like Aurora and North Star share a power set. I think that's kind of what it is. Like they need each other for both power sets to work. James McAvoy, we did not need this movie.
James McAvoy, is that what you called him?
Did I say McAvoy? McCoy, sorry, James. It's been a long week.
That's your excuse?
I mean, you want to be James McAvoy. James McAvoy.
Don't put words in his mouth. Maybe he doesn't like James McAvoy. Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's like, my whole life, he's calling me James McAvoy.
Call me some crumpet-eating Englishman, you motherfucker, a little.
Hey, man, he got pretty buff in that one movie. Yeah, I give it a sidekick again because I was watching it at home for
Although
I guarantee if we went to the theater to see this, I would have given this a 0. Like I would have walked out of the theater saying, "Fuck my." I paid $10 for this.
I don't see you giving it a 0. I see you giving it a low sidekick at best. I never ever heard you give a 0 to anything, really.
Oh, I'm giving lots of 0s. Get out of here,
Sean. It's trash. It's trash.
Sean's okay. He's late and wrong for this.
James McCoy said it pays to be late and wrong on this one. I'll take
it. James says he'll take his money too. Yeah, it's not. It wasn't that good. It was a reboot of Trinity as Neo. Give it a 1 out of 10, expecting a lot more. Yeah, right. But if it was a reboot as Trinity as Neo, then Trinity should have been the lead throughout. We shouldn't have been following Keanu Reeves the whole time. Like
the special effects also weren't very wasn't great. Like when they were floating on by the building, that you could see the harness.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You couldn't see it, Sean. They digitally, but the way she was floating there,
yeah.
That's a harness. That's a harness and some wires.
Damn, it was that bad. Back in the day, the fucking Matrix was the next best thing living. Now it's just ooh.
Yeah, but they just redid the same shit. They just felt like they wanted to make a movie with today's special effects.
Yeah.
And it's just, Keanu Reeves, unfortunately, plays Neo as if Neo is John Wick. And it's not, those are different characters, but I think at this point in his career, he really can't. Keanu doesn't have I love him, but he doesn't have a lot of range. He wasn't very good in the new Bill and Ted movie.
Here's the thing, though. I'm looking at a lot of actors these days. A lot of them. There's no range with anyone anymore.
They're just phoning it in.
Everyone plays the same character and everything. I was watching
look at every Bruce Willis movie that's come out in the last 10 years.
Look at every Tom Cruise movie that's come out in the last 10 years. Look at every Ryan Reynolds. Every movie
haircut,
with every guy's
dialogue.
It's the same character. It's very rare that we're getting actors doing these multiple dramatic roles where they're changing it up.
You know who's doing it? Nicolas fucking Cage.
Isn't he doing a movie where he's
fucking Nick Cage?
What are you talking about?
Nick Cage everywhere. Nick Cage just does it. Oh, he'll give a fuck. Nick Cage
he will go for it. Then he'll go voice fucking Superman on a Teen Titans movie.
Yeah. And he'll overact the shit out of that motherfucker and kill it sometimes.
Willy's Wonderland didn't even say one word. It was so good.
But he was still Nick Cage in that. I mean, come on, that.
But you gotta give it to Nick Cage though, man. He's
I do. I love Nick Cage
everywhere. It don't matter what it is. This motherfucker's gonna be a clown next week, a hot dog next week. He don't give a fuck.
What are you in this movie? I'm a hot dog.
And then he's coming out with a movie now where he's playing Nick Cage.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about the range. I'm you get a movie where he's just playing.
Nicolas Cage has way more range than Keanu Reeves and Tom Cruise. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm not saying he doesn't, but I'm just saying.
You want to see Tom Cruise fucking act? What would Tom Cruise have looked like in Willy's Wonderland? Ugh.
All he did was run.
He would, yeah, exactly. Slice and running.
He'd have the same haircut too.
So let's see what else we got here. James said, "Seemed like they try to make it woke with Trinity being more powerful than Neo." I don't think that they were more powerful. I think their power set again combined. It's combined.
Literally, she was flying after just being awakened.
Yeah, and he was dodging
5 minutes.
But he was dodging.
Yeah, he had those. He had like fucking shield.
He was like powers. Magneto, and
he was like the Invisible Woman.
No, I don't think it was like. I think again, like I said, it was a combined thing when they put him. How they were trying to explain it, it's not the machine figured out that it wasn't the one that was giving them the power source. It was the combination of the two, and that's why.
Oh, and they just figured that out on the fourth movie. Stupid.
Well, because
stupid robots.
That's what they did.
It wasn't good.
Yeah. I agree.
It
wasn't good. I'm not fighting to say it was good. I'm not recommending anybody go watch this.
But I will say the end seems pretty good. The little chase scene out of the cafe, and
I'll give the chase nice. Scene. Yeah, where he's turning the people into human bombs. I thought again. for an at-home movie where I didn't have to leave for the theater and I got to just sit there on my couch and the kids got to watch it with me and they were just like, okay. But then we got to then we went back when I've already made them watch the first Matrix. They're not watching this. To me, the sequels are garbage too. I don't like 2 and 3. Like if you cut and splice scenes from 2 and 3 to make one movie, I think you can make a decent movie. It's just
that first one just stands alone by itself.
The first one by itself, like you didn't even need to go anywhere else with
it. Then again, like in part 3, the Smith versus Neo fight at the end of part 3, really fucking
was
good.
Really good. That was
I
know.
That was
when they made
really
the big crater and shit and all the Smiths were out. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like just like with this movie, I can pick and choose out scenes where I'm like, I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that. I understand some of the context that they're bringing into that. I like that concept. They did the same thing with 2 and 3, where it's like I'm picking out pieces of it that I like, but then it's like the story as a whole, it's like you gave me a pie and I'm only going to eat 3 slices of it because the rest of it is bitter. However you want to put it. That's just my stupid analogy.
I don't know, just the city of Io, like the good machines.
Yeah,
like fucking Morpheus is like made of a bunch of little metal balls.
Yeah, well, that's a bunch of people now. They're all this weird technology because they had that other guy in the science room where they were like, making it rain or.
And that one dude fist bumped a little robot. I was like, oh man, this is like Transformers. It's not good. It's not good.
No, it wasn't. Matrix sequels were trash. I agree. Black Widow would have walked out also.
Sean, you should watch it. You should watch it just so that
Sean will watch it because he watches everything.
He's going to run out of things to watch eventually.
Exactly. You're going
to
Never. I know, true that.
I will never run out of things to watch. There's so much shit on TV. I can just watch. I can keep watching the same thing over and over again. And you never.
It's true. Run out of shit. You know what I experienced today with the kids for the first time, Sean? I know you'll appreciate this. I made them watch The Great Outdoors.
Nice. I mean, my kids watched that years ago.
I thought they would finally be old enough to appreciate it, and they liked it. They didn't love it, and I'm like, man,
they're not going to appreciate our 80s.
But they exactly
80s comedies.
They don't get the jokes.
It don't hit right. It don't hit the same way. Nah, I don't.
And I'm watching it too, and I'm like,
but that's the thing. We can remember those because we're nostalgic because we watched them when we were kids. That's the comedy we grew up with. But like the kids now, like they grew up with, I mean, the comedy that they're seeing on their whatever the shit they're watching.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about a Bill Murray, a Dan Aykroyd, or Hellraiser. They don't give a shit.
But they do because they've watched Ghostbusters.
Everybody watches Ghostbusters though.
But do they appreciate those actors like we do?
No, because again, like when I made them watch Scrooge, they were like, "What is this, Dad?" Like, what?
Yeah,
they're like, "This is one of your favorite Christmas movies," and I'm like, "Yes, shut up."
I actually watched that to review it, and we never reviewed it.
I know we didn't get around to
it. We should just review it just to review it though. We can. Scrooge is a classic though.
James is in the third movie that fight scene was shot for the DragonAll Z movie.
No, that's not what he says. It says it was shot. It was a shot
remake of Dragon Ball Z. Sorry.
No, but speaking of that, there has been some people online talking about we should watch that Dragon Ball Z movie that's on Amazon Prime.
They can go to hell.
Have a little chat about it.
They can all go to hell. They can all go to hell.
With Justin
I never want to revisit that movie ever again. I swear I don't want to revisit that. That movie is garbage. I went to the movie theaters to see that shit, dog.
Really?
Went to the fucking movie theaters to see it. That's how upset I am about that movie. It's like
you should have known when they cast that pasty white kid as fucking Goku, like, and they just call him Goku throughout the movie. Like, that motherfucker's name is not Goku.
It was like going to see fucking Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Andre, why are you giving us an angry face on Facebook, man? What are you angry about? What are you angry about?
Who?
You said you love it, and I'm looking. I see an angry face reaction.
What? Dragon Ball Z?
Hope it's not about Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
I doubt it. I'm just messing with him. Hoping John Wick 4 is better than Matrix 4.
It will be.
It will be, hands down. I don't even think that's going to be a question.
John Wick 2 was better than Matrix 2. John Wick 3 was better than the Matrix
3. You said the angry face was for the Matrix.
Oh.
Yeah, you can leave it up there then. Leave it up there. Because that's
I thought we were going to Dragon Ball Z. I loved it. I was about to get scared, man.
I'm sure somebody does.
That why wouldn't nightmare. It is a nightmare. Goddamn nightmare. It's a travesty.
Hey, I love the Double Dragon movie, but that was because of Alyssa Milano. So
that's not a good movie either. We reviewed that
movie too.
We did, but Alyssa Milano was amazing in that movie.
What'd she do?
I mean,
yeah,
there's some scenes.
Well, there's definitely some scenes.
when I was 12, 13 years old, amazing. Let's see, Ryan said, Al, all these years we'll never get a good Dragon Ball Z movie. Probably not.
You would think at some point. It's easy. Seems like it's fucking easy.
I'm going to butcher the name because I don't know the characters. Piccolo?
Piccolo.
Looks horrible. I don't know. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z.
Really?
Yeah. No,
me neither.
Me and Alex.
I've seen that movie.
Me and Alex were talking about watching the series because he's.
You never watched not one episode of Dragon Ball Z?
It's not for me.
No Toonami, no none of that.
Not interested.
Huh? Interesting.
No, I was watching Demon Slayer with Alex.
Oh, Demon Slayer is the whiniest little motherfucker. I want to punch that dude kid in his face, but I like it. It's cool. But he cries so much. Oh, I can't believe this. Like, shut up, man. Just fight.
And I like My Hero Academia. I started liking
My
that
Hero is amazing.
More. I know. I showed Alex the tattoo you made because that's his dude.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah. So he was. So I do think that like we'll get to Dragon Ball because like Alex knows what it is. He really hasn't really watched it either.
I started watching One Punch Man season 2 this week.
I already watched that. I watched that.
I don't remember season 2 for some reason. I feel like I didn't watch season 2. I don't know what it was.
I can't.
I liked first season. First season was good.
I liked season. I mean, but season 2 ends like it ends abruptly. It doesn't finish.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So I haven't finished it yet.
That's why I was a little upset with it because it's like it didn't feel like it had an ending story.
I started watching
season 1 of One Punch Man was awesome. Like I bought a anime like a manga trade because I thought it was awesome.
Oh yeah. I started watching another anime this week.
Ryan said it was a rush ending. Yeah, I agree. I felt like it was just not done. So, all right, I guess it's time to talk about some Cobra Kai. I can't do the voice right now. My throat's off.
Okay, starting off, Hero. So good. Okay, who's next?
Steve, did you understand when I said the montage was made?
Yes! And I knew right when he kicked the mailbox. I was like, mailbox.
That's why I said mailbox. I wanted
that wasn't even the funny part. The funny part was he kicked that one kid off of his scooter. And then he kicked the scooter off to the side. That was great. Loved it.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Loved it.
Cobra Kai is a hero. Cobra Kai is a definite hero. I mean, there's still some weird teen drama in there that like
I'm uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable when I watch these kids.
It's because the one girl was in Jessie. And it's
yes,
like, I was watching that show with my kids, and I'm like, and now you're here, and you're.
Is there something wrong with her face? Is her face like kind of lopsided a little bit?
Yeah.
It's really wide.
Like it kind of it was weird. It wasn't like that when she was a kid. I don't know if
like something happened. Oh, it's weird.
She got kicked in the face a few times in this season. So maybe enough spin kicks lopside your head up. But they're all like 25. So
sorry, Andre. Sorry. Hope we don't spoil. Talk to you later, buddy. Thanks. Hero, another great season. Hero from Ryan as well. Black Widow's bringing up Great Outdoors, where the bear gets his ass shot and runs away. That's hilarious.
You guys can come back after we talk about it if you want. I mean, we don't leave anything.
We don't even really have to spoil it. There's nothing really.
I didn't want to spoil it for anybody because everybody didn't see it like we binge it. You know what I mean? Like we can talk about it later on. I think.
No, but I mean, there's a great montage. I mean, again, it's
I thought Terry Silver was awesome. I'm not giving anything away there. He was in the trailers.
Yeah, Terry Silver was great.
Yeah, and
really good.
And just,
I loved his opening when he was talking. He was like, "I was so hopped up on revenge and cocaine."
And
It shows him that scene where he's screaming into the phone in the shower.
80s. It was the 80s. I was hopped up on revenge and cocaine, and I'm like, well, that was.
But it made so much sense. Like, yo, he's like, you're going after a little kid. Like,
yeah, he even said that.
Kid.
Like, he was like, I spent a lot of time like going after this child for nothing. Like, what is wrong with me?
It made so much sense.
It was like, the meta call-outs this season were pretty good. Because even Steve, you called it out. You're like, that's not the same kid that played LaRusso's son. I'm like, well, it is. And then that one scene, Johnny Lawrence is having like dinner over there. And he looks at him, he's like, who are you? And he's like, what do you mean?
It's called a growth spurt, asshole.
You're 35 years old right now. What do you mean?
But this shit literally opens up at where the other season left off. Like, let's begin. And then like they're all just standing there.
You're right.
Dimitri's like, let's begin what? I mean, and then that kid aged from like, to he pays taxes now.
Yeah. His son.
And it's been a day.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the problem. I'm happy they've already finished filming season 5 because that's the problem here. They're looking at a season 6, but it's just like the Stranger Things problem they're gonna have, and all this stuff is like.
Hey, did everybody think that the mom of the black kid would have been the stepmom of that kid? Could have been Hilary Swank. That in my mind, that's what I was thinking. But then they showed the brother, and I was like, oh, okay, well, never mind. I was like, that's.
I don't think this show can.
I don't think we're gonna bring Hilary Swank into this.
Because you know what was crazy is that kid was by himself a lot. Like,
it's true. Yeah.
Very bad parental guidance. Like, it was really bad. Like, to a point where
that kid, man, I felt bad for that kid, and I hated the.
At first, you did. Now
I hated that full heel turn for him. I mean, you understand it, you get it, but it's like, I don't think Robbie even taught him that badly, because like at the end, like there was that scene where Robbie was crying about it. I'm like, but I don't think it was all on you, man. Like
they were fucking with him a lot, though, man. Like they
poked a bear. They cornered the badger in the back.
They traumatized that motherfucker. Like, listen, if somebody puts some fucking milk in my goddamn shit and makes fun of me on fucking YouTube and shit, listen,
I agree.
Listen, you gonna get whatever ass whooping you got coming to you later on, and he deserved that shit. He whipped that boy's ass in that locker room.
He did.
He fucked him up. Like, I ain't never seen somebody take body blows like that. That boy was like, gah, gah, gah,
gah. You know what else was awesome? Like, I'm just gonna vaguely talk about it. When they're at the tournament, and Robbie takes his fucking shirt off.
Yeah,
like, all right, fucking takes his shirt off.
I knew Steve was gonna love that.
I said the same thing, Sean. I said when Hawk took it off, I'm like, oh, Steve's gonna drool over this thing.
Yeah, I did too. I
the Hawk, and you see the purple mohawk, and I'm like, and then they make the Hawk sound. I'm like, this is Steve's dude. This is Steve's dude.
I think Steve cried when they called him Mohawk.
Oh no, he ruined my character. I felt so bad for him. They jumped him in a tattoo parlor. How fucked up is that?
That was fucked up.
Sean, would you let some shit like that go down at your shop?
No.
Nobody was at the shop.
All those fucking children. All these children are everywhere.
Kids did no karate. It did. It was like 4 of them knew karate. So I don't know.
These kids are at their junior prom, so they're 16. No one's around. He's in his tattoo shop by himself getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that tattoo shop should have been sued. It should have closed down.
Not only was there one minor in there getting tattooed, several minors went in there and assaulted him.
Yeah,
but see, like
that tattoo shop should have been no more.
Nobody can do anything in this because remember there was that one scene at the like the convenience store where Daniel goes in to talk to Robbie and then Terry Silver shows up, and then the convenience store guy's like, dude, you can't have meetings in here. You got to buy something. And then Terry Silver just looks at him. He's like, do whatever you want. And nobody cares. Like, if you know karate in this town, where are they? We're in California.
Angel Grove.
Los Angeles, Los Angeles.
But it's not all Los Angeles. It's just like a part of it. But it's just like,
If they became Power Rangers, I would not be upset about this show.
Oh boy, Miguel's going to be Blue Beetle.
It's getting
close.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Miguel got a little. He put a couple pounds though.
Yeah, he looked a little bigger than he. Maybe he's bulking up.
Yeah. Probably got to bulk up for Blue Beetle.
Maybe.
I mean, I did. Yeah.
He didn't look. He didn't look. What's the two? What was the Hawk and the other kid? Was Robbie?
Dimitri or
Robbie? It was
Robbie. What are you talking about? Which part?
When they took off their shirts.
Oh yeah, that was Hawk and Robbie.
Yeah. They was cut like he didn't look like that.
Well, they didn't let him take his shirt off. Though.
They didn't let him take his shirt off. He did take his shirt off. Remember? Yeah.
Robbie's on that show too on Netflix. Isn't he the He's All That?
Oh, yeah.
Where they try to make him the ugly duckling and I'm like, this is stupid. I'm like, come on, like find another actor. Like we've all seen what this dude looks like. He's chiseled. Like everybody's swooning over him in Cobra Kai. You can't just throw him in this series and be like, oh, he's the ugly duckling now.
Without going into crazy spoilers, though, I will say that that a lot of characters took turns in the last couple episodes. And it was just like I didn't know that he was going to do that. Yeah, what happens with Kreese? Nuts. Stingray's whole thing. Nuts.
I didn't care about that.
Stingray coming out of nowhere. Stinkray. His fucking neighbor, Stinkray. I was like,
I didn't care about that.
Fuck that guy. If that guy lived next to me, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be like, fucking get out.
I agree.
But and then Tori has a slight arc turn.
Yeah, I'm curious where her arc ends up because so there's a reveal. We're not gonna give the reveal.
Oh yeah,
that she sees, and like I'm curious to where it takes her because that's a big deal, So
that was serious.
And Miyagi Fang karate.
So
do they both have to shed? I don't want to spoil it, but I guess they. I
don't think they're going to, and because we now
remember the last scene, Sean.
Yeah,
the last scene.
Yeah, I was like,
awesome.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I guess I don't need any more. I don't need any more surprises though. Just get the goddamn storyline. Let's get this thing moving forward. I'm tired of surprises.
Well, you got to.
And they even meta it. She was like, do you have anybody else that was that we need to reveal? Like, come on, Cobra Kai. He's like, maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's like no, and then he's like, oh maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my god, like the wife character is pretty awesome because I think she's all of us in that scene because we're just like, who the hell are they gonna bring here?
Is what the villain in Karate Kid 3?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean that's my guess is who Terry Silver is gonna find for season 5 is like that guy, the one he had training to fight.
Zap. What was it? Zap Brand. I forgot the boy's
Zap
name.
Brannigan.
No, that's
Futurama. Futurama. I don't know. I'm trying to think who you're talking about.
What's Johnny's name? Well,
because
the other guy in Karate Kid 3 looked kind of like Johnny.
No, but he wasn't. Wasn't that Sasha?
What
the hell's that actor name
from the kickboxer movies?
Yeah.
Was it? No.
From the kickboxer sequels, I think it might.
They're gonna bring in whoever that guy was, though. That's gotta be.
Of course they are.
But after that, I don't know who else there is. I mean,
but I like that we got 2 episodes of tournament.
Mike Barnes. That's what that wasn't. It Mike Barnes.
Mike Barnes.
Mike Barnes. Yeah.
Yeah. Sean Kanan.
What's he doing? Nothing. He'll show up.
He's pulling up the IMDb. I was gonna say Cobra Kai season 5.
I put money on it.
Already spoiled. So what's up, Johnny? Glad you're getting to bring in the new year with us as well, man. We appreciate it.
It was good. I had all those great 80s music in this season.
Oh shit, he got a new profile pic on his Twitter.
So the Cobra Kai logo?
Yo, Steve, look. Oh shit, if you can see it.
2022, it's him in the fucking Cobra Kai.
what do you keep turning your camera off for, man?
It keeps going blurry. It won't fucking stay focused.
It is. It's him. Oh my god! So he's coming back for Cobra Kai season 5.
Breaking news! I've not seen that news broken anywhere.
I know, but it's his new profile pic, so clearly it's happening.
There you guys go.
I knew that was happening. I knew that shit was happening.
And I love that too because they called it out in that scene. You know, anybody else coming out? Because like the rest of Cobra Kai from the first movie, I mean, all those guys are. One guy really did pass away. Those guys are all old as shit. And they brought them all back for that one camp getaway episode. Yeah. I mean, like none of those guys can fight anymore. Look at them. That's still shocking watching Daniel and Johnny like fighting and doing stuff. Like those dudes are almost 60 years old. I was like,
they had a few really good fight scenes in this season. Like when they went into that whole training thing of Daniel training Johnny and Miyagi-Do and Johnny training Daniel and Cobra Kai shit. Like that was awesome.
I agree. That's the one disappointing thing is like we didn't get more.
I do like that they just can't work together. The whole season is them just trying and failing at working together.
I don't like that though, man. It pisses me off. Like
at a certain point, one of them should be able to grow up a little bit. I mean, come on.
Like, come on, man. Come on.
That's what you would expect from 60-year-old men, but
I'm sorry. I kind of don't like Ralph Macchio. I'm gonna be honest with you. It kind of pisses me off. I kind of really do like Johnny better more than I like Ralph Macchio.
When he told his girl like you won, but you didn't win the right way. I was like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up, Danny. Goddamn! Like she just won her match.
Yeah, but then he came around to it at the end of that.
Yeah, after never mind.
I'm just saying he did come around to that, but you're right. No, you were right. Both of them are dumbasses because both of them can't see past their own shit. That's it. It's plain and simple. But Terry Silver, I knew he was going to come out on top because that's who Terry Silver is.
Is that who
Terry Silver is? Risking it all, man.
Terry Silver is a slime ball. And like even Jenny said it because again, she loves this series. She said that like, you know, because the first half of this season, like he wasn't like, you know, being who he was in that movie. And then you started seeing that come out of him more and more. That slime ball guy.
Talking about 60-year-old men. I don't know how old the actor is who plays Terry Silver, but he still moves.
Even older. Oh shit.
He knows karate in real life.
He's beating Johnny Lawrence's ass.
Yeah. He's got a good life.
He put the fucking beating on him.
I remember when I didn't even know he wrote a lot of shows. He's like a writer on a lot of shows, and like,
oh really?
He does writing and producing of a lot of like NBC shows and shit.
You remember when Miguel found Johnny after that fight? He was like, "What happened?" He's like, "I got beat up by 2 old men."
But you're old too. Fuck. I mean, you're almost 60. Those guys are in their 70s. Like this is where we're at. We're watching a bunch of fucking old men fighting, and we're getting fucking.
Oh no, we're watching a bunch of old men do karate at each other.
And I was so happy with it was the drive-in to watch Bloodsport. I'm like, fucking Van Damme shows up in this series. It's over. It's the best series ever.
But then they didn't have Van Damme. They have Carrie Underwood coming for a whole song. God damn. I know.
Oh, my kids like that because they like her.
Oh, I fast forward right through that bullshit.
I was like, she's gonna sing. I was watching with my wife. I was like, she's gonna sing. I bet you. And she started singing. I was like, God damn it.
It felt very TV movie-ish when she got on.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Cobra Kai is a soap opera.
Yeah,
it's soap opera.
It is. But like when she got on, I was like, I don't need this. I was like, I don't need
this TV movie-ish, especially because it
would have been great if it was like an 80s montage or some shit. Like I would have liked that, like an 80s music.
Well, we got that. We got that scene.
We got the greatest.
I didn't need Carrie Underwood singing.
The greatest montage ever.
It was
cinematic history.
Pretty good. It ranks up there. It's hilarious. Top 5 easy.
And I did like the line where Miguel was trying to get Johnny to go back, and he's like, "Why can't you be Apollo Creed, Rocky 3?" It's like, why do I have to be Apollo?
Why can't Daniel be Apollo?
It's good stuff, man. The show's good.
Again, the show has no right to be as good as it is. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not like it
continues to be that way.
It's not like it's this Shakespearean fucking greatest but it's awesome. It pulls at the right
Karate Kid.
Yeah, it pulls at the right nostalgia strings for our age group. The kids' age group gets stuff out of it because they get that teen drama stuff, and it's just it's just a good mixture. It's a good fun balance. Like even some of the comedic stuff that you get in the background in small scenes, like with his cousin and the girlfriend. They fucking started quizzing him about raising his son and like the dependency on screens, and it's like all on them for fucking just neglecting this kid. It's like, so you love your daughter more than your son? And they're like, she's just writing shit down.
It's true.
It's pretty funny because it's like a parent, it's like, yeah, I see that shit. You treat one kid different than the other. It's like it just happens.
And sometimes when they're on those screens, you just don't want to fight it because they're just being quiet.
They're quiet. Exactly. They're out of your fucking hair. And then when they're not, they won't shut the hell up. And it's like, take this tail and get the fuck out of my face.
Nope. You ain't gonna see me on tape laughing at this shit. You gonna pull this on my tape later on.
No, I'm guilty as shit of that.
Oh, man.
I got my son a tablet for Christmas. Oh, hey, how was your guys' Christmas?
Oh, fuck, it was Christmas, yeah. It was Christmas fine. I didn't get anything really this Christmas.
Son doesn't really do Christmas. Yeah, I didn't really get a whole lot.
I got clothes. I
do Christmas. What do you mean I don't do Christmas?
No, you don't get. You said you don't buy gifts for nobody. Nobody buys you shit. You don't do.
Nobody buys me anything, but I gotta buy gifts. What are you talking about?
We asked you what you were gonna buy the kids. You said nothing. They're like, they don't need anything.
I bought my son a pair of Jordan 11s. I bought Zoe a bunch of clothes for school. I mean, there's not much they need. I don't have to buy toys and shit anymore. I don't have to get like 80 different toys. Like, I don't have to do any of that stuff anymore. Yeah. It's easy now. It's like simple 1, 2, 3. That's it. Done, over with.
In-game currency. That's what the kids wanted.
Yeah.
Money for their games. V-Bucks.
Got myself something.
I got myself something.
I got myself nothing. No. I see it, Sean. I'm gonna get one too. Just because.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that He-Man too. So
I have too. And I got something coming next week.
You bastard.
All right, so
I mean, Christmas was all right. I mean, everybody. I knew it was going to happen. Everybody was happy that they could buy me clothes. So everybody bought me fucking clothes.
Oh man, you got.
I got a Justin Fields jersey. So authentic Justin Fields jersey. So and I wore it last week and they won, even though he didn't play. But that's fine. Ryan got a journal. Got a journal. Sorry, Ryan.
Sorry.
I hope it's what you wanted. I mean,
Steve, what'd you get?
We can talk about toy box. We can talk.
I mean, I got a.
What box it is there?
What box it is? Let's go.
I went to my in-laws' house. I got like an Apple card. $25. Got a new flashlight. And they got me this. This little.
Oh, you got a Funko soda. So you got
that might. I mean, it just it sits on the desk.
Ryan said he definitely did not want the journal, but that's all right.
And I got this, the last one that I needed for the series to keep going.
Oh,
I got the PCS Lord Zed.
Oh, nice.
For the Rangers. It's great. Like, paint app's really good. The blue tubes really pop.
Did you get the Rita Repulsa?
I got all of them that are out right now. Yes, I got Rita. And then, it's got really good, I don't want to get too close because it won't fucking unfocus, but the little muscle tissue and shit is really nice in there. And it's just really solid. He sits on the shelf right next to Rita. Looks really good.
Did you get the Pink Ranger helmet yet?
No.
I was going to ask you that. I thought you said you had it on pre-order.
I thought you had it pre-order.
I did. I had it on pre-order, and then the pre-order got canceled somehow. And now when I went to GameStop this week, this was on sale. This was only $27. But then the helmet there was still 100, and I was like, yeah, I don't want it for 100.
I'll wait.
Not right now. Yeah, I'm good. So pick this guy up though. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I got. Oh, my wife got me this like coffee cup warmer. It's like this little pad that plugs into the wall, and it doesn't do anything until you set your coffee cup on it, and then it warms your coffee.
It warms your coffee? I might need that for my desk.
It's awesome because a lot of times when I'm drinking coffee at night, I'm constantly getting up to warm it up over and over and over again. Now I just set it on that. It's perfect.
Huh. I've never seen that. I'll have to check that out.
Pretty sweet.
I got this for myself for Christmas. And I took a nice trip down there. This box art is amazing.
Well, I mean, clearly, because it's amazing Spider-Man.
Amazing. I love the comic book, like just I've been reading the little panels on here. I'm okay, cool. Like it's really fun. Like it's really cool just to keep reading it and stuff like that. It's a really nice box, beautiful box. Probably one of the best boxes I've gotten so far. Out of all my boxes, this is probably the best box. Really great box. And although I had to get it because
that's the one you wanted, so.
Huh?
That's the one you wanted.
Yes, this is the one I wanted. I agree. This is the Amazing Spider-Man premium format Spider-Man statue. One's coming off the crane with the thing. And
is there pumpkin bombs down there? Is that what's going on?
There are pumpkin bombs down there a little, if you can see it. There's one there, and then there's one on the other side over here as well.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it holds up really well, though. As you can see, it's just fucking balanced. Like, it's not even...
Yeah.
It don't even, like, sleep. Like, it's just beautiful. Just a beautiful piece. Love it. This is a Spider-Man piece that I'll take. I don't need anything else. This is Spider-Man I'm just going to stay with. Yeah.
Are you going to get the black suit version like I got, or are you going to get a different one black suit?
No, I'm good. I don't need to go deep down the rabbit hole with Spider-Man. I'm fine. Okay. I'm fine where I'm at. This is enough for me. Like, I'm fine with this. I'm complete with this for a long time.
No Spider-Man villains?
No, I don't need to go that far. I'm not that deep.
He's not getting any other villains, I don't think.
I'm not a villain guy anyway. Like, the only villain I probably will get would be Magneto, if anything. But
yeah, have you seen that Magneto sitting on that throne? That's like a sentinel head.
Oh,
Sean, have you seen that motherfucker? Have you seen that?
Disgusting.
Ooh, disgusting.
But a little great Spider-Man piece. A little, if you can find it. I found it for retail.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's the one I was gonna get until the other one came out, and then I'm like, I'm gonna get the other one because the other one was bigger in stature, so I wanted that one.
Yeah, I love the way this just does fit really well in the detail. It looks really good back there. So that I love it. I love this. This is the Spider-Man statue I'm happy with.
No, I'm glad. Glad you got one.
Yeah, very happy.
Looks great, man.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a really good piece. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Moving forward, and oh my god, should I just bring up Sideshow's like website at this point? Because
sure,
we ain't doing shit else.
Yeah,
share that screen, baby.
I don't think there's any news to talk about, right?
It's been 2 weeks. Well, there was a new Batman trailer we can watch.
Oh, we can definitely watch that again because damn.
The bat and the cat one.
Yes, sir.
A damn.
I think Sean's finally on board.
Steve, I am on board. So it was like they're dropping stuff like, was it 12 days of Sideshow alone? They had a couple good releases this week. I don't know if I'm going to get them, but they look really fun. I'm going to share my screen. Give me 2 seconds. Share screen. Yada. Now I got to find them, though. But they did drop this today, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I was actually gonna message you guys that one.
Whoa!
I was gonna wonder if Sean, if you were to
with
get
the lightning strike.
I don't think I want that one though. I'm fine.
That's what I was wondering. I didn't think it'd be one you'd be happy with.
Yeah,
it's really nice. I just don't know about that Batman head sculpt. I don't know if that's for me. He looks. I love the base though. Joker with that lightning blast. That's really nice.
I mean, I get it from the Dark Knight Returns. It's just that Batman always seemed like so wide to me as a. It's just too big.
I'm curious to see how big it looks, though. I'm very curious to see how that one.
It's premium format, right? So it's probably
it's definitely premium format.
I'm really curious how that lightning bolt was holding him up.
Very cool.
Oh
yeah.
Mythos.
I don't even know where it is, Lil. It's not even like on here for some weird reason. It's like you gotta find it. I don't want to have to find it. Like, why do I have to find it? Like, it's like, come on.
Why can't it be here?
There it is.
There it is. Holy shucks.
Man, with the burned fucking sleeves and all that.
Yo, but there's a lot of people crying about it, though, because people were upset that they had that other Mythos statue, and they're upset because now they're coming out with a new Mythos statue. You know what happens when, there's a new statue out. The older, collectors are like, oh, that sucks. Why are they doing another Mythos Darth Vader statue? And And I'm like, are you mad? Like, I mean, come on, man.
You know why? Because I didn't get the first one.
I didn't get the first one either.
Now I can get this one.
Fuck yeah. Why. Oh, the number high is going to be too high. I don't care about that number shit. That doesn't bother me. If you get, I get it. If you get like custom statues or something like that. Again, I haven't been in this game long, so again, maybe I don't know the rules of collecting statues.
There's no rules.
There are. I mean, if there's a lower number, it's a better, and the value goes up, I guess. Which that's with everything. But the value doesn't stay up on anything anymore. So I don't know how you can even keep a value unless that Magneto fucking statue. Like, that shit's amazing.
That's all base though. I'll say this. That right there, that's tough. That's like one of the toughest fucking Darth Vaders I've ever seen. I love the battle damaged.
Like, come on, man.
The battle damaged helmet. He's got that right shoulder piece is all fucking wrecked and ruined. Like,
skin is coming through. I mean, I think it's great. I think it looks cool. I don't understand the real hate around it. It's a sculpted cape. People get pissed when it's not a sculpted cape. I'm upset because I already put a pre-order in for the other Darth Vader and I gotta get this one. I'm even more mad. So that's upsetting, but hey, what can you do? I love it a little. I mean,
I do too. I told you I joined the RSVP list for this one. I joined the RSVP list for the He-Man one.
It's the first day pre-order for me. Yeah. There's new Jean Grey too, although.
I know with the Phoenix behind her. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's nice. I'm trying to find it though. None of it's like I can't just find it like right away.
Well, because it never comes up as one of the first ones. That's why.
It's not even on here. Come on. Oh, here it is.
It's right there.
Yeah. Jesus.
Because it's a Phoenix and a maquette. That's
golly. That thing's
nice.
Gonna be gigantic.
I know.
I don't think so because maquette, like they don't have to go with the right scale. It's not going to be quarter scale. I think it's going to be like fifth or sixth. I think it's going to be a fifth scale.
Maybe if they have her whole legs, then maybe it's like going to be like a whole big base down the bottom. Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
of how they cut her off there like that. That's why I'm wondering if it's going to be shorter.
Yeah, if she's like on her knees or something like that, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Because they call it a maquette, and I'm like, okay, you're not calling it a premium format, so you're not.
I know.
You're not going to put it in the other. It's not going to be in the same. It's going to be in the same line as the other X-Men statues. So I mean, it looks fucking great, but
I don't need that one though. I'm if anything, my next one would probably be the Jean Grey, like this one,
the regular one.
Yeah. Like probably that one. I like that one anyway. That was fine for me. I'm not picky.
Yeah, Jean Grey's fucking thick.
No, right? Damn.
Cool.
So
Damn.
yeah, I mean that really was. I think there was a couple other. There was like more art prints a little. I think
a lot of art prints.
Yeah, a bunch of art prints and stuff like that. So I mean that's cool. I mean I'm not really a big into the art print thing, but
Flip the Masters Universe.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Was it Tweeterhead?
Yeah.
I spell that right? If they don't even have it on here, man. Let's see if this is the bullshit I'm talking about.
That Hordak's pretty nice.
Maybe He-Man?
Yeah, I would just type in He-Man. See what it says.
No. Still nothing.
I think it might be at the bottom.
Think so?
No, this is He-Man.
I was gonna say it just went away. Yeah, so
yeah, they don't show it, but I mean it looks great. I was trying to find it in what's coming out new. What's new on Sideshow, but I didn't see it on there either, so
interesting.
Yeah. That was that. I thought you would like this.
I do, but I don't need any more prints.
I think you're right.
I'm waiting for the Mondo Spider-Man No Way Home print to come out, and then
yeah, I agree. There it is.
Oh, there's the He-Man. Yeah.
He said Joker. Is it gonna look like that though?
Because they showed a couple of the.
I remember seeing the prototypes. Yeah.
Yeah, they showed the prototypes. It's gonna look like that.
Mm.
It's big. I mean, I know it's
1/6 scale,
but He-Man's a gigantic beast anyway. So if you can put him toward like a regular, I mean, still a big ass piece. And Battle Cat's huge.
I know.
That's why they had to make it 6 scale. Because imagine a 1/4 scale Battle Cat.
I know.
It would be like $5,000 for Battle Cat.
You getting it?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Damn, Steve, you see this one? I didn't even see this one.
15.
God, damn.
Yeah, but look at that fucking base.
Oh, with Robin on the base.
Yeah.
I didn't even see this.
It's a museum fucking master line. Look at that thing.
1600.
Prime 1 Studios.
No, it's Museum Studios or some shit.
No, it's Prime 1, but it's their museum.
Prime 1? Oh, it is Prime 1.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Steve, you got it. Steve, you see that Robin? Is that your Robin? Isn't that Tim Drake?
That's Jason Todd.
That's Jason Todd.
Is it?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Sorry. I couldn't see that.
Know your goddamn comic books before you start talking crazy.
I'm not.
Talking crazy, Lil.
Talking crazy, Lil.
Tim Drake was never tied up by the fucking Joker. Listen.
What comic book you read?
Never?
Oh. Well, we thought you would know at least.
That's 1/3 scale too.
That's amazing.
That's a monster. Look at the guy. Compared. God damn.
I do like the crowbar that's the purple and green.
No, that's beautiful, man. That's a beautiful piece, Steve.
So the Joker says "Say Cheese" deluxe bonus version.
I probably know it's probably
well,
$1,500.
Tax season's coming. I don't have to buy a new TV this year.
Oh,
so
there's two versions. This one's 2 different versions?
No, it's the deluxe version. It just comes with multiple things to put in his hand.
Oh, that face is crazy.
Multiple face sculpts.
Yeah, but Steve, you wouldn't buy this over a Batman, would you?
It's got Robin in it.
It's like 2 statues in one.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, no, I would love to have, a Batman
and
a Joker in the back with the Robin in the middle. I think that would be kind of cool, but
it's fucking real. That is disgusting. That's fucking amazing. Damn, I'm mad at that.
Even the regular one, like that Joker head's fine. Like it's good.
Yeah, you don't need to go crazy. Well,
I haven't even swapped out the Robin head on mine at all. It's just been the same one.
All right. Well, that was really what I want to show you guys.
There was statue corner.
Yeah, we don't review figures anymore, so no point in talking about those anymore.
Sean, I wanted to mention too. You do like a good Western, don't you?
I love a good Western, Steve.
So there's that show Yellowstone.
Yes, I have not watched it yet. I plan on binging.
There's that
1883. I started watching that. There's 3 episodes out. I'm 2 in. Oh my god! There's a scene where Billy Bob Thornton's in it in one episode, and he shows up. He's like a sheriff, and he's walking around with the main guy of the show, and they walk in on some guy in a saloon. This guy has wronged our main character, and he goes and he talks to him. He's like, "What's all this about this business by the river?" And the guy is like, "See, what happened was, bam! Billy Bob shoots him in the fucking head, and then a gigantic firefight opens up in the saloon. It is amazing."
Sam, what's his name? Deep voice.
Sam Elliott, main character. Elliott? Yes.
Oh, I love Sam Elliott.
And Sam Elliott.
The other Ron.
Sam Elliott is being the Sam Elliott in this. Big fucking mustache, big fucking cowboy hat, reels. Right. And don't blink and you'll miss it. Tom Hanks cameo where he plays like a Union fucking general and like, it's like everybody's in this shit. And it's really good and fucked up. And it's got some humor too, funny. Like it's really good. Really, really good. So Sean, 3 episodes out right now. Actually, the 4th episode aired tonight. So 4 episodes on Paramount Plus. Check it out.
I'll check it out. Okay, Ryan. I did watch Don't Look Up and I wanted to look away because I did not like that movie. It was not good to me. I just didn't enjoy it. It was okay at best, I guess.
I haven't watched it yet. So
anybody else watched it or not?
No, I haven't.
I've heard a lot of people liked it, so I don't know.
I'm on season 10 of what's it called?
Modern
Family. Almost done with that. So
yeah, I watched Don't Look Up. It's a movie, so but
I watched a couple of episodes of Arcane again. I just wanted to see the art.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about like best of the year. Like, what was the best shit of the year? I mean,
Spider-Man No Way Home
movie was the best movie.
Spider-Man No Way Home was the best of everything of the year. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm happy the year ended
with No Way Home.
Yeah, because
it did.
You know, we saw so much shit throughout this year that we were just disappointed with. And just to finally have a movie at the end of the year where we're like, oh my god!
Oh, I thought Ghostbusters did the same thing too. I thought like
Ghostbusters is up there. That's great too.
It was,
and for me, I don't know about you a little, but I know for me, maybe Sean, Zack Snyder's Justice League. For me, that's up there. It's up there, man. It's not No Way Home, but it's fucking up there.
It's No Way Home, but it is good. That end scene, that end 20, 30 minutes was just
magic.
Okay.
Yeah, but now the Flash is going to erase all that.
I know. Oh, well. Maybe we'll get a Batman Beyond from that. Maybe. I would hope so. God. I would just think that they would be smart and do it.
Well, with Michael Keaton joining up with the Batgirl movie, maybe that's going to lead into something like that. But it's weird having an old man Batman with a Barbara Gordon. It's like
no, it's so stupid.
It's not like the thing, you know. It's not the right dynamic. I hope they're not going to try to make it like Batgirl Beyond.
I don't know about Suicide being amazing, but
Suicide Squad was really good too, man. It was really good.
It was good, but it wasn't amazing.
Peacemaker was great in that.
And I'm gonna say Shang-Chi was also pretty good.
Shang-Chi was good.
Shang-Chi was great. I like that movie a lot.
So I'm not saying that everything was, but I mean, we started out the year with like
some stink level
Godzilla, Kong, Mortal Kombat. I mean, there was
Black Widow.
Oh,
There was just a lot of not good.
God, remember how bad Mortal Kombat was?
It was bad. It wasn't that good.
Sean, here's a question for you. Watch Star Trek
Prodigy. I did watch Prodigy. I liked it. It was okay. It's no Lower Decks, but it's okay. What else? What was the best TV show? Eternals. Two Marvel stinkers this year.
I still haven't watched.
I haven't seen Eternals either.
It comes out on Disney Plus in 15 days. What am I gonna get?
Yeah, I'll just watch it then. I'll just watch. I'm not even gonna bother with like the shitty versions online.
You know what? It's gonna fuck me up because you're gonna be like, "Oh man, it actually was okay."
No,
I feel like it's coming. I feel like you like wasn't bad.
I think that's gonna come from a Lil. You know me. As soon as I can smell blood in the water on a Marvel thing, I'm like, piece of shit. Fucking take him down a notch.
You are like a shark.
Get off the fucking high horse, Marvel, you bastards.
Can't take him down any more notches after No Way Home. So that's it.
Yeah, but that was Sony though.
It wasn't though. Kevin Feige produced that shit. So.
That still counted as a Sony property.
Sean with the fucking zingers. Yeah, like there was almost no Marvel logo on that at all.
Yeah.
Like at the very end, it
was in that movie.
Yeah, but there was no It was none of that beginning sequence. You get none of that. You just got a Marvel. That was it. And then you make sure they put Sony up there.
Sony got Marvel out of there. Like the Sony logo was like YMOS, shiny little light effects, and then it's like Marvel, Columbia Pictures. Like, they really wanted to like put the fucking kibosh on that shit. They're like, "This is us."
Yeah.
We're bringing back all of our people from our Spider-Man movies.
It counts, but it doesn't count.
It counts. I don't care.
I don't know. It doesn't count.
It makes Tobey's first Spider-Man movie MCU canon now. So it's all MCU.
I mean, it does, but it still doesn't. Does it though?
All MCU now. I'm just gonna soak it all in and just be all.
Oh, James Brooks with Tomorrow War. That movie was great.
Tomorrow War was amazing.
Tomorrow War was so good.
Tomorrow War was great.
The best TV series of the year?
Venom 2.
Oh, Venom 2 was another Marvel stinker. That wasn't Marvel though, was it?
Kevin Feige didn't produce that.
Get the fuck out of here! You're full of shit.
That was the Sony stinker. Come on.
The Sony stinker. I'm trying to think of what the best TV series I watched this year was.
When did Mandalorian season 2 end? Was that this year?
No, that wasn't this year.
That was last year.
I'm going with Loki. I love Loki.
I'm going for me, Arcane. Arcane was the best shit smoking.
Yeah, I think right now it's Arcane for me.
Arcane was the best shit smoking this season. It don't matter. I mean, again, the Marvel stuff was great, but I think Arcane.
But the Marvel stuff is like we already know it's going to be great. We're getting more of what we love. Arcane was just like this.
Out of nowhere kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It just really takes you by surprise.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. We need to talk about. Look, me and you talked about Masters of the Universe. Steve, did you watch Masters of the Universe?
I watched like the first 2 episodes and didn't finish it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Was it great?
I loved it.
I loved it too.
Yeah.
What other show? Like I don't know other like drama show.
Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai came out the last day of 2021.
Cobra Kai was great.
I don't know what else.
Yeah, I didn't watch as much as
I watched a lot of shit though, but
I did not.
I think The Witcher came out. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, I watched all Witcher. Oh, I finished that.
Was it good?
Zero. It was good. It was better. It was better than the first season, actually.
I like
way better than the first season.
Al gives it a hero.
Yeah.
So
definitely a hero. Witcher was a hero. It was good. Way better than the first season. Steve, I didn't get confused, not one bit. There was no jumping around. It was just straight. That's where it was. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every single bit of it. Nothing else.
I've been watching a lot of old shows.
Boys season 2.
That's not till next season, is it? Oh, boy, season 2 was this year, wasn't it? Was it?
Was it this? No, it was this year. It was this year. It was in the beginning of the year. It's hard to remember. This has been a long fucking year, man.
It was, right?
Tom Clancy movie with Michael B. Jordan. Was that the one on Amazon?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Meh.
I thought it was okay. I think I'll watch that. I thought it was okay. I don't think I talked about that. You know what else I watched? I didn't talk about it. I watched Encanto.
Oh, Encanto was good.
It was really good.
Encanto was really
good. Like
really good.
Really heartfelt story too.
Yeah.
Like
it was.
There's no like villain or anything in it really. Like it was kind of more about like pressure on yourself and like
it was like Raya. Like Raya, it had the same kind of.
It did.
There's no villain in Raya either like that.
Yeah, but there's more action. There was more action in Raya. This one there wasn't.
I'm starting to notice Disney movies aren't doing a lot of villains anymore. They're just doing like more mental. It's like a mental thing, kind of.
Yeah.
You notice that?
It was, but I really did like it, and the music I thought was really good.
Sean, that's the real villain in all of our lives. Our mental,
our mental self.
True. Demons.
So, yeah. Boy, season 2, Invincible. Invincible was fantastic. Totally forgot about that. Dune. I'm changing my mind now. I'm going with Invincible as my favorite show of the year.
Did you watch Arcane a little?
I did not watch Arcane yet.
Oh, well,
that's why he can't even comment on it.
I didn't know. I thought you watched it already. I guess I thought you and what's it called?
Mayor of Kingstown is good.
Oh, yo, Mayor of Easttown.
Mayor of Easttown, though. You got it. That was great. Finch was really good on Apple Plus, Sean. I don't know if you ever got around to that one.
I like Finch. I mean, I don't think.
I never watched Finch. I never got a chance to watch it.
I don't think it was the top.
No, it's just a good movie.
Good movie.
Halloween Kills a little.
Yeah, not in my top 5. I mean, I liked Halloween Kills.
Oh, guys, Snake Eyes came out this year.
Ooh, that was garbage. That was a piece of shit.
Hot garbage.
Space Jam: A New Legacy came out this year.
Foundation.
I still haven't watched Space Jam. I said, fuck that. I'm not watching that bullshit.
Oh, I watched that movie, Gunpowder Milkshake on Netflix.
That was garbage.
It wasn't bad.
It was terrible.
No, it was terrible. It was Fast 9, F9. Now that was fucking garbage.
That was a piece of shit.
Still haven't watched that either.
Luca came out this year, boys.
Luca was great.
I like Luca.
Luca was great. I love Luca.
Cruella came out this year.
Amazing.
Cruella as well. Yeah,
that was amazing.
Let's see. I'm just kind of going through
Invasion on Disney Plus. I mean on Apple Plus.
Apple Plus. I was like,
look, did you ever end up watching Jason Sudeikis' show?
Ted Lasso? Not yet.
Ted Lasso.
Night Teeth, Netflix movie. It was all right.
It was all right. It wasn't bad, right? It wasn't that bad.
Gregory, movie, but it's Harder They Fall.
Harder They Fall
was
a great movie.
Yeah, Steve, I didn't know you watched Night Teeth. I wasn't sure if you watched it.
I forget sometimes what I've watched throughout the week, but yeah, I watched Night Teeth. It was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Malignant. Listen, Malignant might not have been a great movie, but that's a hell of a twist.
It is, but I tried to watch it again, Steve, and I couldn't. I turned it off. I was like, I can't watch this.
Sean, did you watch Malignant? Sean?
I did not watch Malignant.
Ryan,
I heard it was terrible.
Squid Games.
Squid Games was great.
Squid Games was great.
Kate was another good.
Kate wasn't bad.
Easy movie easy to take it in.
Anything else? Anything else before we watch the Batman trailer?
Did we watch The Last Mercenary a little?
Is that the Van Damme one?
Yeah.
No, we talked about watching it. We didn't watch it.
I could have sworn I watched that motherfucker.
No, we were talking about adding it to the. Did we watch The Last Mercenary?
I think we did.
No. I think we wanted to.
No, I think we did.
Oh, you know what? We fucking did. Steve, we did.
We reviewed it, didn't we?
We did. Because remember that one scene, he had all the old Van Damme posters in the.
Yeah, you remember the fight in the like the locker room or whatever, the bathhouse thing.
Yeah.
The Conjuring. You know what I watched? You know what I fucking watched? Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City.
Heard that was garbage.
That was a complete waste of fucking time, life. It was complete trash. Do not watch that movie. It was trash. Okay. Free Guy. I didn't like Free Guy.
Army of the Dead came out this year.
My kids like Free Guy.
Army of the Dead.
Red Notice.
Arcane is still his favorite. Yeah.
Steve, you didn't like Red Notice, did you?
It was no, it wasn't good.
My kids liked it a lot. They watched it again. It was okay.
Quiet Place Part 2. Still
Jungle Cruise came out.
Infinite was trash.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it.
Didn't I tell you?
It's not good.
I tell you it was not good.
My wife and my kids watched that Ron's Gone Wrong. That just dropped.
Everyone said they liked it. My family liked that too. There was another animated movie that came out this year.
Night Books. I liked Night Books.
Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Mitchell's versus the Machines was good.
That was good. You liked it.
Candyman. The new Candyman was great.
New Candyman was very good.
Did you guys watch Antlers yet?
No. I want to, though.
I can't recall. Again, there's so much.
Don't Breathe 2.
Werewolves Within. Oh, the Fear Street movies came out this year. Those were good.
Those were good Netflix movies.
Sean, The Ice Road with Liam Neeson came out this year.
Fuck no, that was good. I love that movie. I actually enjoyed that movie. You guys didn't like it. I liked it.
No,
Chaos Walking.
Because it was ridiculous, Sean. The Ice Road.
Chaos Walking.
I haven't seen it.
You didn't watch it. You watched it. You said no. So
I'm still saying no. It was terrible.
I still want to see Spiral.
It's on Hulu though. It's on Hulu if you want to watch.
I do, Sean, Steve. I do want to see Spiral as well. Every time I've looked to watch it, I'm just like, I don't know if I'm in the mood to watch this right now.
Nobody with Bob Odenkirk. That was great.
Yo, that shit was amazing.
Sean, wasn't that movie good?
That was a hero.
It was so good.
That was a hero.
Look, did you see that?
No, I didn't see it yet.
Oh,
Steve, The Guilty.
The Guilty.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's out now on Netflix.
You didn't watch it?
What's that?
Oh, it's on Netflix right now. He's a phone operator.
Oh, yeah. He's like, you know what? I started it and I fell asleep.
Ryan Brown brings up 8-Bit Christmas, which we just put out the review on that, which I
loved it.
I loved
Little Things.
I didn't like that.
Yo, everyone's like,
No Time to Die. I didn't get to see it.
That shit was trash.
Was it trash?
I hated it.
Dune was awesome. Sorry, Sean and Steve. I still haven't watched it because I don't want to sit there.
Garbage.
I made my kids watch The Fellowship of the Ring today, extended edition. Because
Coming to America 2 came out this year.
Ooh, that was trash.
Did that come out this year? Ugh.
March 5th.
Wrath of Man came out. That's that.
Jungle Cruise came out.
We already gave Willy's Wonderland a lot of mileage on this show, but that came out this year.
What about Jungle Cruise?
I like the Jungle
Willow mentioned it. I haven't seen it.
You still haven't seen it?
Ryan loved our discussion.
Not on Disney Plus yet.
Things. The Green Knight came out. I did not watch that yet.
Jungle Cruise is on Disney Plus, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well, I just don't care then.
It's on free.
I don't care about that movie. I don't. I just don't.
That's okay, Steve.
Endangered Species came out this year. I started watching that. It's where like Rebecca Romaine gets trapped with her family in Africa.
Awake?
No, we didn't care about that. Remember, we watched that. It was on Netflix.
I watched it.
I know, and we all thought we wanted to like it, but we didn't.
I know. It was not good.
Ryan says he liked Coming to America too. That was funny. That was the one where nobody could fall asleep.
I didn't like Coming to America too. Fuck.
Nobody could fall asleep. Oh.
Remember, nobody could fall asleep except for the one girl, and the reason why is because she died.
They go down that road. There's all those naked old people.
Yeah. The Last Duel with Matt Damon.
I want to see that. I haven't seen it yet.
Anybody watch Lost in Space?
No.
I didn't watch it yet. Usually I'd have watched it by now. I didn't watch it yet. I didn't watch Spencer. I want to see Spencer.
I saw Spencer.
How was it?
It was good.
Really?
It was good.
It's neither
here nor there, but it's good.
Nice.
Not great, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's good.
What is it called? What are you watching?
Spencer.
On Netflix.
Netflix. Is that
Mark
Spencer
Wahlberg.
for Hire?
Spencer Confidential, I thought it was called.
Yeah, Spencer Confidential.
Oh no, I was talking about Spencer with
Mark Wahlberg.
No, Princess Diana shit.
Oh, fucking.
No, that's where I was confused. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
I seen that one too, though, Steve. But that was like last year. Though. I seen Spencer.
Psycho Gorman came out this year. It was all right.
No, Steve, we fucking hated that movie, Steve.
It was all right.
No,
it came out in January. I forget. Shadow in the Cloud. Who didn't like that on this?
Me.
Oh, you
son of a bitch right here on the side of me, right here, talking about it was so illogical. It doesn't make any. It's like, what are you talking about?
Doesn't make any fucking sense. Still doesn't make fucking sense.
Oh my god! But he's like, but Black Widow, hero.
Yeah. Yo, he's full of shit. Isn't he full of shit? Oh my gosh.
ASG wants to know why we hate on Eternals. Not bad. 100 times better than Black Widow and Captain Marvel. I haven't seen Eternals yet. I'm not hating on it. I haven't. Sean has. Sean's the only one who's seen it. If it is 100 times better, great. Because I like both Black Widow and Captain Marvel, so I have no problem with them.
I'm not shitting on Eternals. I just have no interest in seeing it until it comes on Disney Plus. Then I'll give my rating.
I didn't like it.
Till Death was a Netflix movie that I saw. That's the one where Megan Fox gets handcuffed to her husband after he kills himself.
No,
and he has to like drag his body around and all kinds of. There's like home intruders and all this crazy stuff. It's decent. Well, The Heights. You guys like The Heights? In the Heights?
Yeah, I liked it in the Heights. It was really good.
Yeah.
What I want to watch and I didn't get a chance to watch it was
I kind of figured you was never going to watch the In the Heights anyway.
Not the core demographic for that one?
No, not at all. If we had a census on this show and the demographic of each, I can tell you what Steve's not going to watch. I can tell you what he is going to watch.
He's going to have a stack. He's like, Steve, yes and no pile. Sean can get those. And I guarantee you it would be identical to mine if I went through that same stack. Yep. No, yes.
That is very, very true.
Werewolves Within?
You guys liked it more than me. I thought the werewolf was shit in that movie.
Oh, we all thought the werewolf was shit. It was terrible.
I thought it was an okay movie.
It was an okay movie, though. But it was...
yeah. We didn't talk about the passing of Betty White.
That came out of nowhere. 2021 couldn't go away without taking one last fucking piece of our nostalgic childhoods.
It's crazy too because I think it was on the 17th of January they were having her special celebrating 100 years, her 100th birthday.
Well, yeah, of course you schedule that.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Let's just put that on the maybe list in case you don't quite make it. You don't want to say that. No, you schedule that shit.
I know, but still just terrible. It's just so sad.
It is sad. It's terrible. And it was weird because I saw it on comicbook.com first. And I was like, oh, and then I was looking at the news and nobody but them and TMZ had it. I was like, maybe it's not real. Then, of course,
it blows up. Yeah. So sad.
Yeah, pour one out for Betty White. She almost made it to 100 years. Man.
What did she die of? Old age?
It's a natural causes. Yeah. There's nothing wrong.
Damn, that sucks. She just knew she was going I've been living this long because I ain't nothing green. I like.
They said that I read a little thing and they were saying that she spent the entire pandemic just at home watching TV and doing crossword puzzles. She's just been at home for 2 years, just hanging out. What the fuck else can you do? Sucks, man. You lived 99 years in the last 2 years of your life. That
sounds great.
That's what you get.
What the fuck are you talking about? That sounds great.
She has all the money in the world. She's got whatever she wants. I mean,
what the fuck would I want to do? What am I going to go outside for? Fuck that. If I'm man, listen. When I get of this age, don't fucking bother me. I don't want to do no podcasting. Don't call me and talk about do a podcast.
We're podcasting when we're 90.
I'm doing my crossword puzzles. I'm drawing something and I'm fucking watching TV. Leave me the fuck alone. This is the life that I've always wanted to live. So guess what? Don't bother me.
Don't bribe him.
So I promise you, I will not call you the podcast.
Yo, do not call me if I'm 8. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna make 9. I definitely gonna make 9.
Yeah, because I was about to say I ain't making that.
Yeah, 70. Don't call me.
But 69, you better be ready.
We'll be right there together. So gross.
Yuck.
Oh man,
James, shut up.
I'm not gonna be 69 when y'all are 69.
You better be.
Steve will be 67.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh.
Yeah. So it sucks about Betty White. Just had to bring that up. One last thing, and it's the only other news I could think of outside of the Batman trailer, talking about the Bat and the Cat.
There was no other trailers. There's no trailers for 2020.
Yeah, I'm looking through them.
No, nothing new really came out over the last 2 weeks. I think everything just kind of took a break.
Everybody took time off to deal with Spider-Man, Hawkeye,
yeah,
Cobra Kai.
Like Spider-Man's breaking every record in the pandemic and out. Like 1.2 billion at this point.
It is officially Sony's highest grossing movie ever.
In the pandemic. I know. It's like...
And it's still making money. Omicron be damned. It is still making money.
Imagine if there was no pandemic. That movie...
Look, it would be the same numbers because nobody gives a fuck about the pandemic when it comes to Spider-Man.
I don't know if it would be because I think people would go multiple times. I would have gone multiple times.
Yeah, I haven't gone back.
Yeah. I would have gone multiple times.
I'm not going back no time soon.
Are you going back for Batman? Or you wait the 45 days for HBO Max?
Of course I'm waiting the 45 days. They should have never gave me that option. They fucked up. They should have never told me that.
I'll be there. Opening weekend, baby.
Yeah. Huh?
I said I'll be there opening weekend.
Damn, see, you got confidence in the pandemic.
I have confidence in me.
I ain't going. I'm still lingering off COVID. Shit is annoying.
I'm with you, my friend. I'm torn because it does look good. The trailer looks good. It looks
great. And I might sneak in. I don't know about you.
I mean, come on, just double mask. I'll just double fucking mask and go watch it. Just scooch away from everybody else. Scooch away from everybody else.
And I kind of want to see it in 4DX too.
I'm saying, man, come on. All right, let's bring the trailer up. Let's
okay, I'll go to the movie.
We can talk about the trailer after.
While Sean's bringing up the trailer, Ryan's got questions. Steve, how do you feel about the 49ers putting the Cowboys in the playoffs?
Not great. I mean, look, it's not the 49ers year. You know, I'll be happy if I get a little bit of postseason action, 1 or 2 games at least. It'd be nice to see my Niners in January. You know, I'd be fine with that. But maybe. I mean, we don't have a clear. We're not clinched. You know, we have to either win out or Carolina has to beat New Orleans.
I'm in my fantasy Super Bowl thanks to Deebo Samuel.
Deebo Samuel's a monster.
Deebo needs to have another monster week. Is Mitchell playing, Steve?
Who do we? Yes. Who the fuck?
You guys are playing a bullshit team. You're playing the Texans this week.
Well, I know, but the Texans fucking put up 41 last week
against the Chargers. Chargers defense is garbage.
Chargers are fucking like 10 and whatever. Like
no, they're not. They're like 8-8.
Are they 500 team?
I think so.
No,
they're not as good as they started out to be.
I'm nervous. You know, it's who do they play last week? Like the Chiefs have come to life, which is weird. The Dolphins have won 7 straight. Get the fuck. I mean, do I like the Cowboys? No, I hate them. But they put up 56. I mean, against Washington, but still 56 that's Madden scores. But your Bears eked out a win against the fucking Seahawks. Seahawks are trash. Even though we lost to them, they're trash this year. They're eliminated from the playoffs.
Well, because Nick Foles Nick Foles came into play.
And the Chargers are 8-7.
Yeah, see, so I told you. Not that good. Not that good. So
Sean, your Ravens. Yeesh.
Well, they're injured in COVID.
I know.
Team's decimated. You can't do anything about it.
Lamar Jackson's gone for the year.
Yeah, no.
Gotta be.
Oh, his leg looked like it was flopping around. He was trying to run on it. I saw that video of him trying to run on it. I'm like, well, please, that's no good.
Yeah, please.
The Cardinals have lost all their fucking juice. We'll just have to wait and see. It's going to be an interesting next couple weeks because we got I've some
Ryan,
pretty good
I forgot about that too. Ryan, R.I.P. to John Madden too. Since we're talking about football shit,
Boom.
Madden.
That does suck.
I mean,
It's
fuck.
in the game.
But
I agree. There's people talking about having like the Pro Bowl or the All Pro team to be called the All Madden team.
Ooh,
Makes fucking sense to me.
That'd be dope. That'd be tough.
You got Lombardi Trophy. You got the Walter Payton Man of the Year. I think John Madden has done almost more for the sport than almost any other person.
Of course,
I mean, his video games alone have brought in fan base that you cannot fucking imagine.
Well, and the NFL makes money on those games, so
yeah. Call it the All Madden team and call it a fucking day.
I agree.
I cannot say that I disagree with that at all.
Al's talking about his Eagles. His Eagles are doing well. I hope they have a good week because I might have to start a couple Eagle players because I got Dallas Goedert. So Ryan doesn't know why they haven't called him All Madden already. I agree.
This year has just been really weird with football. It's like teams that started out strong, then faltered. Teams that faltered in the beginning are ending strong. There's been teams that started strong, then died in the middle, and now are coming back. Like, look at Green Bay's first game.
I got crushed by the Saints and
like 40-3 or some shit. Like it was straight up whooping, and then they've done nothing but kick ass the rest of the year. It's just been a weird season.
Yeah, I don't know. Crazy. So, Sean, you want to start this at the beginning?
Waiting for you.
All right, let's
watch. Do it.
Watch the new Batman trailer.
Let's enjoy the goodness.
For those listening on the podcast, you get to listen to the Bat and the Cat.
Oops, I'm hitting play on it on the screen.
Bruce Wayne.
Sorry?
I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable. You know, I really could.
He looks great in that fucking cowl suit. I don't care.
The family has a history of philanthropy.
Yeah,
as far as I can tell, you're not
doing
doing anything.
He looks really emo.
It looks like emo Tobey Maguire.
Nice shot. That's a nice shot.
The Riddler is asking for you. The killer left this for the Batman. Why is he writing to you? You okay? I've been trying to reach you.
Riddler's latest. It's all about the Waynes. If we don't stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
Never think about strays. The Bat and the Cat. It's got a nice ring.
You need a friend of yours? I'm not so sure. I'm just here to unmask the truth about this cesspool we call a city. You're part of this too. How am I a part of this? Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were. Bruce Wayne. All these years, you lied to me, Alfred. We all have our scars, Bruce. You're still away.
Are they going to make this
He's not involved.
How do you know? Vigilante!
I like how the grappling gun came out of his arms.
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
It can be cruel, poetic, or blind. But when it's denied, it's through violence you may find.
Oh, man.
Justice. The answer's justice.
Come on, vengeance. Let's get into some trouble.
This thing right here. Yeah, wow. Wow. Fucking mean. Awesome. I'm not sure about his Batman voice yet. I mean, it's not Christian Bale. It's better than that. But I don't know what he's trying to do.
I don't like his Bruce Wayne though. I'm not really like the fan of. I like the clean cut,
Well, he's not there yet. this is year 2 Batman. He's still youngster.
I get it, but he's still a billionaire playboy. Like I don't.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like he's living like a billionaire playboy.
No, he looks like he's living like shit.
Yeah, but we're just seeing that part of the movie though. That's my one, I guess, gripe is we saw that in Batman Begins.
I know
where he had that I wasn't living the billionaire life and kind of thing, and it's
kind of. I mean, we saw, but we're not getting that story. We're not getting where he leaves and goes and trains with the League of Shadows.
I don't know what story we're getting.
Getting that. This is Batman's been Batman for 2 years. He's known.
Has he been? Because it don't seem like it.
That's what they're saying. They're saying this is year 2. It's not Batman year 1. It's Batman year 2.
The
fucking synopsis.
Yeah,
the
DC.
Yeah. So he's still learning. He's still young.
I don't know.
Sounds like it looks like the Batcave is like in some like old subway station or something.
Maybe.
Kind of looks like, and spent a lot of time. There's some deep secrets with Alfred there.
I can't wait, but
I just don't want them to do like a twist with the parents, like that Bruce's parents were.
But
like
they did that in the books with like the Court of
shit.
Owls shit. That all comes from the books, and if this gives us a Court of Owls movie.
This is my issue,
especially with the game coming out. Court of Owls.
It's great. It's great, Steve. It looks phenomenal as a Batman movie, but it's a Batman movie I feel like we've already seen, and that's my issue with it. It's not. There's no costumes. It's just street level kind of shit, and we've already had street level villains. I'm okay with it, but like. I'm hoping that they enter a world where the villains are more comic book villainesque instead of more street level villainesque. You know what I'm saying?
Zack Snyder was fucking nailing that shit. Zack Snyder was getting real close with.
I know, and I'm just scared that
it's and shit. Like man.
It's gonna be too Dark Knight return. It's gonna be too like Dark Knight for me. Like, and I like.
Well, I'm hoping that it's
my favorite Batman.
No, and I'm hoping. Well, I mean, the Christian bit. Well,
that's what it feels like to me.
Great.
It feels like the Nolan movies to me. I'm watching this trailer, and it feels like
it does.
I'm watching the skylights. I'm watching Gotham. I'm looking around. I'm seeing this, and it feels like it's a rehash. It's Nolan 2.0.
Everybody shit on fucking Ben Affleck, So it's like now they're going back to the well.
Like, not saying again, I'm not saying I like those Nolan movies. We've talked about it. I know we again, I like them more than you guys do.
I like the first 2. I don't like the last one.
Yeah, why? It looks, but I guess I don't know because Christian Bale was fighting too, so it's like I don't know.
Yeah, but the fighting and action in the Nolan movies was not good. Like it was all shaky cam, very hard to see what was going on. This one looks very choreographed, especially that last scene where he was just beating the fuck out of everybody with a rifle. Like that looks really good. And I'm hoping that this movie kind of gets the balance, right? Give me that
the detective
realistic versus like the cartoonish craziness of the comics and stuff. Like give me that balance. The Nolan movies went very realistic, ultra realistic, even though a lot of that shit didn't make any sense. It was just, well, we have a guy that makes all of our stuff named Lucius Fox. That's how we get all of our toys. Like, I mean, I guess, but there is something about Batman out there tinkering and making his own fucking Batmobile out of a fucking Dodge Charger, like, goddamn, making his own suit, making his own shit. Like, looks good.
So we don't know if he's making his own stuff. He might be taking stuff just like.
And like you could see, he was collecting clues. He was damn near close to putting string on a pegboard with all that shit laid out on the floor. He's doing detective work, which hasn't really been shown in any of them.
He was collecting clues, but yeah, so was Val Kilmer. I'm just saying, like Val Kilmer
wasn't collecting clues. People were delivering it to him, and he just kept them stacked up in a pile.
I don't like the Riddler. Maybe he'll gain a green suit, but it doesn't. It looks too like
he's not getting a green suit.
I know.
He's going way 7 here. There's no way they're putting him in a green.
And Matt Reeves even said this is borderline a horror movie. That's what he's going for. He's going for.
Oh yeah, you saw that one scene with the dude's
horror element.
Tape shut.
It's taking inspiration from Long Halloween, very dark, very horror centric story, and
I don't know. I just want I just want things.
I think Pattinson looks great, and I just Sean, but as much as I trust,
does he look great? Or are we just accepting it that this is only?
I think
I get.
I think he looks really good. I like.
I don't like it. I don't like the cowl. I don't like the way the cowl looks.
It's grown on me.
Watch No Way Home.
It's grown on me. I like the cowl. I like the fact that they didn't give him the wide eyes because his eyes are so like big. Like Pattinson has like small little squinty eyes, but not when he's got the black makeup on. They're big ass eyes. And
I don't like the way the cowl looks. It looks weird to me. It's like
Batman Forever. Okay.
It's like going like it has like a loop to it or something. It looks weird. I don't know
it doesn't go like, but nobody's ever really nailed. Nobody's nailed that. But there's also Matt Reeves has dropped a few little tidbits that this may not be the suit that's at the end of the movie. That it may be more fine tuned by the end of things.
Like in No Way Home.
Yeah, well, hopefully we get it from more screen time than what we got in that movie. So
I'm okay
it was
with
good.
what we got. Speculation that the woman he's talking to is either Vicky Vale or Lucius Fox.
It'd be weird if she was Lucius Fox, but
or maybe Lucius Fox's daughter, or
could be Vicky Vale. No problem with that. But he's had tons of those reporters. Hey, Kenneth, jumping in right at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, I forgot to tell you. Have you caught up with Station 11?
No.
I'm all caught up. I think 5 episodes are out now. Yo, that shit is. You know what that show does? It's like a lot of nothing for about 45 minutes. And then the last 10 minutes were like, holy shit, everything's going crazy now.
That shit fucked me up in the beginning. I was like, damn, like, welcome to the pandemic.
Yo, but the last episode, the very last one, was all the Jeevan and his brother in the high rise, their whole backstory. Like everything that happened between when the little girl and Jeevan got there to when Jeevan and the little girl left.
It fucked me up a little bit in the beginning because I was like, who's the tall girl? Where's the little girl at? But then they caught me up. I was like, oh, okay.
It's the last episode's really good. It just goes and explains all that shit. They explain more about who the prophet is and all that stuff. It's it's really good. Station 11. If you guys are not watching Station 11, you're missing out.
It's post-apocalyptic shit, man. Make you think, Steve. It makes you think. HBO Max. Will it get worse?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, this whole show is predicated on a super flu.
Yeah.
And but it's not COVID. It's a real fucking bad bug.
It's some fucking shit that'll kill you.
But it's also like half the people are immune. Like half the people just don't get it. It was fine. So
I'm watching The Wheel of Time too. It's not bad. It's not Game of Thrones though. But it's okay.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, we all know how Game of Thrones went. Oof.
Yeah, but Game of Thrones was good most of the time until it got bad.
Kenneth, is it okay for my kids to watch or no?
No. Maybe. I don't think your kids will get bored with it.
Okay.
Yeah, they get bored with it. There's some magic in it. There's some nice, cool stuff, but I think they'd get bored with it.
All right.
A lot of talky.
Yeah, a lot of talky. It's for adults. Like it, I like it. Kenneth, I'm gonna stay with it definitely because it's just something to watch. But like, is it going to Game of Thrones territory? I don't know yet. I got to get 2-3 seasons in before it starts going to Game of Thrones territory. You know, because I didn't even watch Game of Thrones from the first season came out.
No, I think I started watching it when season 3 was on.
I think so too. I think I waited a while.
And I just went to catch up.
Yep. Yeah, it went right through.
And then I remember when I caught up and I was like, son of a bitch, because it ended on like a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Was it the Red Wedding? I don't even remember.
No. I was already caught up when the Red Wedding was starting.
Okay.
Because I remember that shit too. Talk about an episode of a show that fucks you up for like the whole next week. You're just like the way it ends.
That Red Wedding shit
split her fucking throat, and then it just credits. You're like, what the fuck? I liked everybody that they just killed.
I know. Yeah, it was you. He was like, damn. Did not see that happen.
When they came out from Robb Stark's lady, they came out from behind her, fucking shanked her prison style in the belly of her pregnant tummy.
Damn.
God damn.
And the fucked up part is the mom in the books came back to life.
Yeah, but I think the show was kind of like, we don't really need to explain.
But that would have
they already have zombies. Like they brought everything back to life. They
that would have been
dragon back to life.
But yo, she was a beast later on though. In the
no, Lady Stoneheart. Yeah,
yes.
I read all about it. Yeah,
that would have been fucking sick.
She's like fucking Michael Myers. She just silently roams around, catching all these motherfuckers that killed people at the Red Wedding. Just
instead of the whole Arya Stark, which was great, but I think the Arya Stark went on a little too long.
I hated that fucking face thing.
It did. It was very bullshit.
That shit went forever.
They killed the main character at the
end.
They
did.
Yeah, but we all knew Sean Bean was going to die. No one cared.
Yeah. That's in Sean Bean's fucking contract. He's not around for long.
Yeah.
You remember that, Sean, when they fucking killed that dragon, and then the next episode they brought it back, and you were like, "Oh no!"
I know.
The White Walkers have a dragon, but then you remember how the White Walkers' whole problem was resolved?
It was.
Arya Stark was like, "Poke," and they all died. It's like,
I know, it was really too easy. I wanted the Jon Snow to have his comeuppance with the White Walker, but then I would kind of
prefer if Jon Snow just died.
Fuck you, no. Jon Snow was my dude. The Battle of the Bastards.
That happened before he died.
No, it didn't. The Battle of the Bastards was after. Yes. Battle of the Bastards was after.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
All right. Well, then I concede and I apologize because Battle of the Bastards was an amazing episode. So
yeah. Yeah.
That whole fucking battle scene was crazy.
The fucking giant, like that whole thing was amazing. That was great. Yeah,
that was very good.
Was great. Watched Shadowbone. Is that show on Netflix? Bone and Shadow or some shit?
It's Shadow and Bone, I think.
Yeah, Shadow and Bone.
He said it's decent.
It's okay.
I watched the first episode. I thought it was all right.
I didn't finish it though. Oh wait, I would have preferred for Jon Snow to know something. He knew nothing.
Jon Snow was my dude, but I don't like him in. Well, I don't like him in Daenerys, but I guess they fixed that problem too.
Battle of Bastards was definitely after he died. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. That's my fault.
Yeah.
Who was that little kid that gave him the fucking killing stab though? That little prick. That little kid.
They hung his ass though. They hung his ass like it was like nothing.
Oh, I remember that Hodor shit. That was fucked up.
Hold the door was dope. That was dope because the whole time he was saying Hodor, and the whole time that shit came out, it was like hold the door. I was like, oh, that fucked everybody up. Everybody was like, oh shit.
That was really good. Ollie, there you go, Mike. Ollie, fucking Ollie.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Before we. Look, those are. Oh, but see, this year we're getting
House of the Dragon.
House of Dragons, aren't we?
I mean, I'll check it out. It looks. I think that didn't they have a little trailer for that?
I don't know. It was something. It was small. King Joffrey was a piece of shit. He was.
But he got the best. They fucking murdered that motherfucker in front of everybody.
That shit was great. I hated that little motherfucker too, man.
Remember when what's his name? Was Tyrion? Remember when Tyrion caught his dad on the fucking shitter in the middle of the night with a crossbow? What's up, motherfucker? Pa!
Yeah, that was good. That whole the door scene.
Yeah, that should fuck me up too, Mike. I agree. There's a lot of good stuff. Oh, remember that the dragon, that green liquid they put in the bay?
Oh, dragon fire.
And then they fucking shot the one arrow with the fire and it blew up all those fucking ships.
Oh, that was great.
That was great. Or what about I'll wait till. That's all right. Take your time. Take your time. We're not about to rewatch. Remember the Viper versus the Mountain? Remember that fight?
Yo. That messed me up a little bit, man, because that was Mando. That was Mando.
The Viper had him. He had him.
He had
him. And then fucking Mountain punched him and all his fucking teeth came out. I was like, no. He put his fucking thumbs in his eyes. I was like, no. Dead. Murdered that motherfucker. Golly.
Oh, man. Remember
they killed all the fucking kids. They killed all those kids from Cersei. Killed all her kids.
Well, they all needed it, yo.
Remember that one boy, that one little boy fucking killed himself.
that was the best episode, Steve. Because that was a solid.
That was the one where they had all the dragon fire underneath that fucking Citadel building.
That was the best shit. That was the quiet episode. That episode had nothing. It was all music.
They were having that big meeting in the fucking top, and then there was that one guy that fucking threw the torch, but he got shot by the fucking guard right at the last second. And the guard was running for the fucking torch, and he just couldn't get it in time. Boom.
Yo, that shit was crazy. That shit was dope though. Like, yo, and remember the priest dude, he was a dick, but she had that shit played.
Shame.
Out.
Shame.
Yo.
Shame.
Yo, that shit was tough. That was the best. That was one of the best episodes. The best
damn,
episode.
Game of Thrones, like, we give Game of Thrones a lot of shit because of that last season. Not even the last season. Mostly like the last 3 episodes. But I mean, really, other than that,
Lil's going to sleep.
pretty good.
I'm sorry, Lil. We didn't want to end the show. I'm sorry.
Remember Jamie and Brienne's whole story?
It was great. That didn't live up to the hype, though, did it? Did it? It kind of did.
Remember when that fucking episode ended and they cut that motherfucker's hand off?
No, that shit was
Credits? You're like, what the fuck?
That shit was
see,
crazy.
Lil, you would be able to be enjoying this reminiscent time with all of us, listeners included, if you would just watch the fucking show.
Yeah, Margie knew Cersei fucked up too. Margie was like,
Al wants me to say something. I don't know what to say. Well, I mean, Shadowbots did ask a question. When's my room going to be done? Probably not for a while. Gregory's laughing that I'm quiet as hell. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing to add. I watched season 1. I don't really remember anything except for Sean Bean getting decapitated. All I remember that and the kid falling out of the window. Because he watched.
God, do you remember when you find out who Jon Snow is, and it's like the fact that like Sean Bean just kept that a secret, and his wife fucking hated him for it the whole time, and it wasn't even his kid. It's fucked up.
Sansa. I mean, you felt bad for Sansa Stark when the bull had her the whole time, just raping the shit out of her. Like that shit was
the guy with the dogs.
Yeah,
remember him?
Shit. He's a piece of shit. He needed his comeuppance, man.
Remember the Hound? The Hound was so good.
Yo, the Hound was a beast. Him and Arya. Yo, I like that storyline, man. That storyline was great, man. And the Hound had his come up. Yo, the Hound was there to the end. Yo, he put it in.
Got it in with the mountain.
Got him with the mountain at the end. And that shit was dope.
has no idea what we're talking about. I'm just playing it all in my head again. I can see it all right in front of my eyes.
All right,
remember that one scene?
Do we want Andrew Garfield Spider-Man to be in the same universe as Tom Hardy's Venom?
And Morbius.
I heard that's a thing.
Heard it's a thing too.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it at all.
Andrew Garfield definitely needs another Spider-Man movie.
He does.
Andrew Garfield owns the character. So
did I like Lord of the Rings? Of course, I love Lord of the Rings. I made my kids watch Fellowship of the Ring Extended Edition today for 3 hours and 48 minutes
a day. So. We talk about all the shit we watched. A little just mentions that you just watched a 4-hour movie today. Come on,
it's true.
I love the extended editions.
But you know, it would be dope just to bring Andrew Garfield back and not have him even as the same Spider-Man is to make him 2099 Spider-Man.
It's not the future.
No, because you need Miguel.
He's Miguel. It's a Character.
Who cares? At this point,
everybody that will be like, "Oh, you're taking the first Hispanic Spider-Man and turning him into Andrew fucking Garfield."
You're right.
That's who would care.
Especially after Andrew Garfield apologized
for not being black.
Now you want him to take over.
You're right. I'm sorry.
You want him to fucking whitewash Spider-Man 2099? Come on.
Shadowbots wants to go see Batman, everybody together. That'd be great if we all were.
I'd love to. We've never gone to the theater, the three of us, to see anything. We thought about it last time we were in Chicago, but there was nothing out.
No, fucking Pet Sematary was out. We didn't want to.
I'm glad we didn't go see that in the theater. Well, Sean wouldn't have. He's too afraid.
I would have seen it.
There's more Game of Thrones comments. Hound was a beast. Arya discovers America. Spider-Man, Venom, and Morbius against the Sinister Six. I don't want that. That's too bad. That's
Spider-Man and Venom need to fight before they become friends.
Yeah. Morbius comes out in a few weeks, and I'm still confused with what the hell is going. I think
Did
everybody
you see,
is.
They had like a 5-minute scene that they put online. Did you guys watch that?
I didn't. No, they did.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good. It's like a whole scene from the ship. I was like surprised. I was like, wow, this looks like something. It's not bad.
I'll have to check that out. Al says I'll like Game of Thrones, but I like that. I did. It's just the problem is with all the sexy time the show has, finding the time to watch.
There's a lot more sexy time in Game of Thrones than there are in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, my kids are always around. Always. Ask these guys.
Gotta get yourself an iPad. Gotta get yourself an iPad. Watch it on your little iPad.
Well, you know, I guess that was on our show. Rob Bruce passed away.
What?
Yep.
How did I miss that? Oh my god.
Yep, passed away.
No way. Not Cherry Pie.
Yeah, Rob Bruce, who was a collector on our show. Yeah.
Oh man, we had Rob on a couple times.
Yeah, we had him on a couple times talking about toys and stuff, man. Oh, sad, man. Sad news,
man.
Definitely a fellow, contributor to our show, man. He was a good dude.
He was a great guy.
He was there in the beginning, man.
Loved him on Comic Book Men. He's always, one of the original OG toy hunters.
Yeah, man. I bought a couple toys from him, man.
That's sad.
Damn, fucking 2021 piece of shit.
Damn. No. I don't want to end it on that note. Shadowbots wants to know.
No, we're still talking.
Spider-Man?
Well, you already know my vote.
You love Andrew.
I'm an Andrew guy. He's my guy.
I can't answer that question. I really can't. I'm not joking.
You're torn between Toby and Tom. That's why.
No, I'm torn between all of them. I love them all. I love them all for all different things.
But did No Way Home change your?
No, because I've always okay. So I liked Andrew. I just thought that I didn't like.
You didn't like his Peter Parker,
right?
That wasn't your Peter
I didn't
Parker.
hate his Spider-Man. I didn't like his Peter Parker.
See, I didn't like Toby's Spider-Man, and I liked his Peter Parker up until that third movie because it was just too much. It was too much.
I mean, the third movie did kind of ruin a lot of things, but and again, like I said,
I think Tom Holland might have the best Peter Parker. I think because we get to watch him grow up. We get to see him get picked for the Avengers in high school, and
they did a lot of different things for that. So I think that's
the MCU definitely helped his storyline.
It did,
but I think that No Way Home showed the decisions that he made. Tom Holland's Peter Parker made in No Way Home showed how much he matured, how much he took that great responsibility, great power, great responsibility line. He took that and literally gave up his entire life. Fuck college, he's getting his GED.
Yeah.
Fuck friends, fuck a girlfriend. I'm gonna make my own Spider-Man suit.
Right. Ryan's got it. Tom's acting in that last movie. That one scene, I think that's the thing. That one scene where he's sitting in front of that big ass monitor of J. Jonah Jameson and he's on the building. That scene was just fucking powerful.
Well, for me, it was when he was holding May, and then he gets shot.
Yeah.
He gets shot by the fucking little SWAT team guy, and he doesn't even react to it. He just kind of falls and just is still crying at Aunt May, and Happy's like, run. And it's like, oh man, so good.
Yeah. So got a lot of comments here. A lot of people
Kenneth makes a good point.
It's all over the place. I agree. Tom Holland,
I think he does well. Andrew doesn't have it.
Tom Holland might have the best trilogy.
Careful now.
Of all comic book movies.
Ooh.
If you talk about trilogies, individual solo trilogies, top to bottom, 1, 2, 3.
Cap, Winter Soldier, and Civil War. Come on.
I don't know.
I like the Spider-Man movies, but that Cap trilogy is.
Mwah.
I mean, good.
No Way Home elevated so much.
No Way Home elevated Spider-Man, but that Cap shit was that's on a whole nother like.
I agree.
Go back and watch Winter Soldier again.
I know Winter Soldier is one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. No Way Home. I don't know.
Civil War, the introduction of Black Panther and Spider-Man into the MCU.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, bro.
And the villain wins. Zemo is a beast.
Nothing came out of the Spider-Man movies, but like Tom Holland. Like there was nothing like, oh shit, this is gonna be a next character gonna be here.
I mean, literally, at the end of this movie, they just erased all of Tom Holland's appearances in all the previous movies and all of his relationships of all time. Now, nobody knows who Spider-Man is.
No one knows who Spider-Man is.
Well, no. The world knows who Spider-Man is. Nobody knows who Peter Parker is. So everyone still knows Spider-Man.
No one knows who Spider-Man is.
No, I thought they just forgot who Peter Parker was. Everyone
knows.
No,
Spider-Man is
J. Jonah Jameson was still talking about
they
Spider-Man.
know who Spider-Man is.
They know Spider-Man, but they don't know who. Okay,
they don't know. Yeah, they don't know. Peter Parker is like a nobody. I mean, he still has a social security number, but
no Avengers shit.
Minds, like nobody cares.
But the Avengers shit, nothing.
Well, I don't know if Shadowbox talking about Batman trilogies.
They don't know if they know Spider-Man helped the Avengers.
Yeah,
but they don't know Peter Parker. You know,
and
hey Peter Parker.
All the Avengers
that was forgotten. Captain Marvel doesn't know. Hey Peter Parker.
Yeah. They'll just know about Spider-Man. So he could kind of pop up though and just be like, hey guys, remember me? Like, oh yeah, Spider-Man, what's up? It's like, wow, I'm Peter Parker. Oh, okay.
Gregor, I think it's like a total universe.
That might be valid.
That's a good question. Does Fury remember Peter Parker? He's in space. That spell only went around the planet.
That was only the planet. That was not.
It didn't go over the planet. It just exploded out.
Was it the universe?
It went around the planet.
Circle. This isn't Richard Donner's Superman where he's spinning the fucking Earth backwards and you see the Earth.
How do you know,
see Doctor Strange?
How do you know, Lil? How do you know?
And you saw it go around the curvature of the planet.
You just go boom. You don't know.
So if you don't know, then you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
It went right over the buildings and into the horizon.
Yeah,
I think the thing is no one knows. Again, Kev said no one knows who Peter Parker is anymore.
We don't know that. We do not know that. It's not 100%
yet.
I
think
until we watch.
I'm sure anybody can retcon whatever they want. I'm sure they could.
Well, yeah, they retconned a lot of stuff just in this movie, but I think that this might also have been Sony's way of being like, look, if Marvel doesn't want to play ball anymore,
I can see
we're out.
I'm surprised. They've already extended it.
I'm surprised Kevin Feige would let that happen, though. I don't think that's the case.
No, it's already extended. They've already talked about it. Like these next 3 movies that Tom's gonna get paid. The reason why Tom was saying, I don't know what's happening, was it because his contract was up with Sony. He still had one more Marvel movie to do. Now, and what he was being paid to be in those 3 Spider-Man movies, he made $500,000 for No Way Home, like $1.5 million, like in $2 or $3 million. Like he didn't make a lot of money. I mean, that's a lot for us. But I'm saying compared to what those movies made, but compared to what those movies now, they're talking about him making $10 million plus per movie.
Oh, well, so he's gonna get it,
and
you know who else is gonna get it? Toby and Andrew, if they drum up those fucking Spider-Man movies, because those are gonna fucking make the bank too.
I don't think we're gonna get them anymore, though.
No, they said that they're gonna bring them back.
They're gonna bring them back.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield has already said, like, anytime you call me for Spider-Man, I'm there. So I mean, it's just money.
I don't know if it's gonna be a Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 3, a Spider-Man 4. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how they're gonna do that.
I do think that Sony wants to do another movie with the 3 of them back. Because there's talks about bringing in Null. There's talks about bringing in more of a Spider-Verse movie where you're bringing in live action.
Yeah, we need to get Miles, man. We need to get Miles.
Yeah, they need a Miles. They really need to get to that Miles thing already. Because let's be honest. If you take all the Spider-Men and you really validate which Spider-Mans is which Spider-Man, Miles is like one of the prominent Spider-Men. So you have to kind of bring him into the fold, and you can't do it 5 years from now. You need to do it in the next 2 to 3 years. The Spider-Verse cartoons are great. They're great, but it's not the same thing as a live action Spider-Man.
No, live action gives it that cement foundation. It's like,
this
is real. Because
Because
Spider-Verse is great, but it's just animated. You know what I mean? It's not real until there's a real actor cast in that role.
Yeah.
It's just the unfortunate way it is.
So if someone was trapped in the quantum realm, like Ant-Man, would they forget? Man, I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Shadowbox. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
He knows who Spider-Man is.
Well, he said R.I.P. Batman, and I wasn't sure what Shadowbox meant by R.I.P. Batman. Was that because Batman doesn't have great trilogies?
Yeah, of course he doesn't.
Because, well, I mean, the Nolan trilogy was decent, but it's not Spider-Man or Captain America.
The Bane one killed it. If it wasn't for
that, the Bane one killed it. And then, like, Batman 89, good. Batman Returns, really good. Then you get Batman Forever, and it's like, oh boy. And then you get Batman and Robin, it's like, oh boy.
And that's not a trilogy. That's
it's a quadrilogy.
Kenneth, I did not see a Celestial and the Sanctum. I mean, maybe Ryan.
You know what else? Iron Man's trilogy.
Yes.
Bottom. It's on the bottom.
Yeah.
All right.
The comic with Miles is expensive. I know. I'm hoping for a live action. Give me the live action so I can flip mine. Flip it. So, all right. I think it's time to call it. I think it's time to call it night. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for interacting. We love it. This is why we keep doing these live shows. For those that can't join, hope you guys are enjoying the audio from this as a podcast. And more changes are coming from us here relatively soon. So we'll be talking about that stuff in the future. And again, that's it.
Big surprise.
Subscribe, comment, like, do whatever you got to do.
What's that Van Damme line? Big surprise.
This is a little. You were supposed to.
I guess a little. We quit with Comic Book Wednesdays because clearly.
No, we didn't. We were both sick. It had holidays. So we're
this has been a crazy couple weeks. So.
Yeah, it's been nuts. So
Sean, did you go buy any comics?
Yeah, I did.
He did. He messaged me.
Oh, you went out
right before he went out.
Got you. Yeah, I did. I got a couple good comics too. Some good ones. First appearance.
He did. Yeah. All right. Well, Sean, sign off. This is
Oh man, this is Sean.
And this is Steve. Until next time, everybody, stay safe. Keep it geeky.
Good night.